We're live. Preparing stream. Preparing stream.
I just want to see how long it takes to get your notification because my notices have been not coming through at all lately.
And there we are.
I just got it.
Nice.
Look at that. I didn't get it.
PJ's the first in the chat. Look at that.
Shit.
I
Yo,
don't
Ronnie,
even
what's
see
up?
you streaming.
What's up, Chris
Last in your
Redmond?
hearts.
What's up, JB? Anthony Simonelli. Red Cardinals in the house. Trent Panther. Tropical Mayhem. Jabari Owens. Jabari Owens in here. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, man? Michelle, Cody, Rob the Gamer. Bigger Mike's in here. Okay. All right, I see you, Bigger Mike. Yeah, we got some special guests here tonight. What's up, Jason Morgan? Says, what orgy did I just walk in on? Because I'm not mad, he says. What's up, Crazy Dog?
That's the most Jason Morgan comment ever.
Yeah.
All right, welcome everybody to a Monday Night Fever. We appreciate you guys rolling in here. We got some special guests, as you guys can see.
Yeah.
Joining us, we got Sir Cardinal TV. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for having me again, gentlemen. Of course.
Absolutely, man. And we were all just saying how awesome your wallpaper is behind you.
Well, thank you. This is my 49ers. So,
Not Roach's 49ers.
No.
Not to be confused.
he didn't get to see the championships. I did.
Unfortunately not.
And joining us is your boy Rocha once again.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for having me again. And yes, this is my 49ers, the chokers, apparently.
And joining us is B Money, one of our mods. What's up, B Money? Welcome.
What's up, boys? How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's good to have you on. And also joining us is Quality Control, QC. What's up, QC?
What's up? What's up? Cheers, everybody. How's everyone
Hell
doing?
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a jam-packed Monday Night Fury. And Sean,
There it is.
you
Yeah,
excited?
I'm excited.
How excited are you?
I'm pretty excited. Well, I'll be excited once I get this fucking tweet out.
Sup, Sarah Smith, how you doing? Okay. Connor Burke, what's going on? Michelle says Iowa Nation, aka QC.
City. Dog City.
Represent.
There you go.
Damn it.
We got our first donation of the night. Donnie Couch says, guess who had nothing to do at work because it was completely dead. Oh, and hi, honey. To be honest, I thought you were a redhead. I think you
What?
meant B Money.
No. I was like,
Fuck,
wait,
I'm
what?
not- this is the issue. They for so long that I was a ginger. This is blonde, a little bit of blonde, a little bit of brown. My hair is a mess.
He's died. He died.
Yeah, it's been dyed. It was bleached by my cosmetology cousin as an experiment, and it's never been the same.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Stay
also gonna-
experimenting.
Stay experimenting.
Yeah, dude. Things
We
get
got-
freaky in Florida.
We got $2 donation from Hell Lord says, y'all ready for Bengals to win the Super Bowl? Hashtag Goat Burrow.
There.
Damn right I am.
Oh Lord.
Don't
Maybe
give
in
him
Madden.
Joe Burrow time.
Don't give him
Yeah.
that false hope.
Don't do
On
it.
draft
Lord.
night, I've
Alright.
got 2 bottles of Henny. I got some cigars. I'm going to be sloshed by 7 o'clock. And if the Bengals don't draft Burrow, I'm going to throw the bottles at the TV. It's gonna be a quality time.
Thank you so much, sir. Hellord.
All right,
Appreciate
perfect.
that. We got $2
Thank you,
donation from
guys.
services. So, yo, what up, guys? The draft God is here. You talking about yourself? Or you talking about B Money?
Oh, damn right I'm
I
here.
think you might be talking about B Money.
They are. I am the draft. I am the reincarnated Mel Kiper.
Incarnated. He's not even dead yet.
His career is dead, Sean. He bet on Jimmy Clausen being good. That
Oh,
old
Jimmy
man
Clausen.
tired.
Fucking
Yeah.
Jimmy Clausen.
I totally forgot about that dude. Oh my God. I haven't heard that name in forever.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So,
Ugh.
I woke up probably about 20 minutes before I set up this meeting here with you guys.
Mhm.
What happened in the world today? What I missed? I did see
Ah.
that Gar Foreman is officially fired. That was the last thing I
Yep.
saw before falling asleep.
Yep.
Gar Foreman, his ass is gone. That bum. This is something that we've been waiting for a very, very long time. Carter Sovas, he comes in here. He's executing Order 66. He's getting rid of the clowns. Hopefully, Jim Boylan is not too far behind him. John Paxson, he's in a senior advisory role. He's not going to have any control of anything like that. He's basically just getting paid to do nothing. So,
Mhm.
loving it. But other than that, what I miss?
Well, big news in the beginning. QC, you remember your boy?
Oh yeah, Tavares Jackson passed away today.
Oh, that's right.
Tavares,
Got in a car accident, died
That's
at
right.
36 years old.
Yeah,
So
Rest in
pretty
peace.
fucking tragic.
sucks, man.
Yeah.
Rip to him, man. Yeah, that's
Former
tough.
Viking, former Seahawk.
Way too young, man.
Buffalo Bill.
You also missed
Yep. Buffalo.
Christian McCaffrey cashing out with a nice little 4-year, $16 million per year deal.
Yes,
Yeah.
He's
sir.
now the
Yep.
highest paid running back in football.
Well deserved, man. Like,
Oh, he got more than Zeke?
yeah.
He
Yeah.
did.
Oh.
and-
Yeah, 64 million
and-
guaranteed.
and-
I think it was updated. I think I saw.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a
Nice.
crazy deal, which
Yeah.
all the nerds are gonna cry about because running backs don't matter. But I
I'm
think
fine
it's a
with
little bit too
CMC.
much.
Mil.
I think
You
it's a little bit too much.
for McCaffrey.
I
I
do,
don't.
but just like Christian McCaffrey though is just a different guy. He's a dual threat running back. I mean, and he was 45% of the Panthers' offense last year.
That's
But
crazy, dude.
I just have a hard time paying a replaceable position like running back $16 million a year, but I don't think it should hurt the market too bad.
I'll tell you this, man.
Just a
I think
lot.
that guy really deserves it. Yeah, he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge chunk of that offense. Sir Cardinal, Rocha, QC, Sean, we were all in that league together.
Mhm.
Who had him? Jared Page? I think Jared Page had
Yes,
Christian
Jared
McCaffrey.
had him. Yep.
And he was just going off from every
Mhm.
single week, man. I'm like, damn, he deserved to be the number one overall pick.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, so I think he deserves the money.
Yeah.
I agree. I think he does too.
For what he does for that
16
team,
million.
man.
He's like a thousand type
Just a lot of money.
player.
Yeah, exactly. Work on the ground, work in the air. Absolutely, man. Now, what does that mean for Derrick Henry when he finally gets his contract? Do you think
And everyone
he
else.
deserves to be the highest paid running back when he gets his contract?
No,
No.
No,
he's not better than McCaffrey.
that's
but I
true.
mean, I know
That's
it's the
true.
mar- it's the
I don't
market,
think
though.
so. Yeah,
It always.
It's
most of
gonna
the time,
affect
the
it, though.
highest- Oh yeah, go ahead, Casey.
No, I was just gonna say it's gonna affect it though. I'm fine with CMC getting paid. He deserves all that money, but every one of these new contracts just changes the game every time.
Mhm.
So
And
Yeah, but also the cap's going up to I think they said $238 million
Yeah.
next year with
Going
the
up a
new
lot.
CBA.
Mhm.
So in a vacuum, McCaffrey's deal, in next year's terms, isn't that bad because you
Oh,
may
yeah.
see a running back like when Barkley comes around for his contract, Barkley's going to get paid. You have guys like Joe Mixon's contracts is up. Dalvin
Mhm.
Cook's going to need a new contract. Like
Yep.
you said, Derrick Henry is going to need a new contract. So these guys are going to cash out too whenever the time comes for them.
Yeah, because even
Mhm.
though Derrick Henry's not as good as CMC, it's not always who's the best. It's who's the best at the time in the market,
Mhm.
and it's always the best running back at that time. As long as you're elite, one of those elite ones, you're gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yep.
more than the other ones because the market.
exactly.
But yeah, honestly, it's probably smart the Panthers got the deal done now, right?
Yeah.
And rather than wait for Derrick Henry's contract, because
Mhm.
at that point you would have had to probably exceed Derrick Henry's contract, and Derrick Henry probably would have gotten this. So it's
Yeah.
like, just look at that.
Crazy
Mhm.
Dog brings up Nick Chubb. Yeah, Nick Chubb. If he can do well with the new offensive scheme and with the beefed up offensive line, that's a dude who can get really paid,
Mhm.
man. I'm loving Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
But we also got $2 donation from Donnie Couch's Carcodoa erupted. Cartu, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Erupted in tornadoes. I'm thinking that was a
Krakatoa.
volcano.
Krakatoa.
Krakatoa.
Yeah.
That's a volcano that erupted.
Yeah.
Where is that
I'm
at?
guessing, and there were some tornadoes. Yeah, I heard about the tornadoes that went on in
Oh, there's a
Mississippi,
bunch.
Carolinas, some here in Texas. I think
Yeah.
like 11 people died.
Right now, it's crazy.
Crazy.
Thank you, Donnie Couch. And another person who passed away. You guys were telling me that Carl Anthony Towns' mother passed away today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Due to the
COVID-19.
coronavirus. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sad, man. So sad.
Yeah, that's awful, man. Ghost Kiddo says, I like how Bulls fans think they're good again. It's going to be a process. I don't think any Bulls fans expect it to be good immediately.
Yeah.
I think
What?
I haven't heard that.
you don't understand, Ghost Kiddo. We've been oppressed by Garpax for so damn long,
Mhm.
and now the witches are dead. The house got dropped on them, and now here comes the colorful, bright future for us Chicago Bulls fans. We feel like we're going to be relevant again here soon. I mean, not now, but we're very optimistic about our future now that Garpax is gone.
Yep.
That's how we feel about it.
Yeah, because like look what I can't even pronounce that guy's name. I can't remember, but look how quickly he turned around the Nuggets, right? When he took over and all the moves he made so fast. Like I'd expect that same thing happening with the Bulls. Like what if he does flip Markkanen? What if Markkanen does want to get traded, right? What if he's going to flip him? He's probably going to get a lot for him, you know?
Yeah, I'll say this. I mean, what he did with the Denver Nuggets when he went in there at 2013 and the process it took for him, all the moves he made, building a contender in the Western Conference without any top 5 picks. I mean, that was truly remarkable. It's one of the best things, anyone has done in the league in the past years, along with Jerry West, what he did. And so, yeah, I'm very confident in this guy, and we got to trust his process, man. He's going to make some moves happen. Some of them might be some head scratchers, but I'm going to trust in his vision because he just got it done in the Western Conference. And if he can get that done here with us Bulls and with our marketability and in the Eastern Conference where it's not as strong, I think he could build us up to be a contender again one day.
What do you guys think about what Hell Lord said in his donation?
Oh, hell Lord, with a $5 donation. If Alvin Kamara, hashtag AK41, has a huge year and wants big money next year, as much as I love him, I'd say let him was Sean Payton will find another guy. Let him go, I'm guessing. Yeah. Let him walk, and Sean Payton will find another guy. Do you guys agree to that with Alvin Kamara?
I don't know if I agree with that.
I mean, you're talking about one of the more talented players in the league at the running back position. Alvin Kamara is top 5, and he's up there.
Yeah. And this is the thing. This is probably Drew Brees' last year with the team. Exactly. So you'd imagine the Saints are probably going to want to keep Alvin Kamara for whatever quarterback comes in, if it's a rookie or whatnot, or if it's
it's important.
Taysom Hill, right?
Taysom Hill
takes over. You want a guy that's going to be a good tool out of the backfield. I'd take that.
I think it just comes down to the price tag.
Yeah.
And what they feel comfortable paying a running back. Because didn't Michael Thomas just get paid or on his way to getting paid?
Yeah. But I'm thinking Drew Brees' contract's going to fall off, and you're probably not going to give him a big time extension quarterback.
Right.
Another few years.
Because Drew Brees just said he's going to retire at the end of the year anyways. He already has a deal in place for what?
NBC.
CBS or ESPN, whatever it is.
NBC.
So this is his last ride. But so do you restart if you're the Saints? And maybe
I mean, look at some of these other teams like Rocha and Sir Cardinals 49ers. I mean, you guys have a guy who's paid like a shit ton of money? No. I mean, you guys have like a committee going on over there, right?
Coleman's the most at $5 million.
Right. And Jerick McKinnon, he just took a huge pay cut.
He's like only getting like $1 million this year.
Because you guys had signed him a couple years ago before he got hurt.
Which is crazy from the year before.
And this running back class is like super, super, super good too. So, if there's somebody sitting there in round 4 you like, and, Kamara's contract is up and you don't feel comfortable giving him, $13 million, you have that rookie on the back burner that can step in, then that will know the system. And, Kamara wasn't really highly rated coming out of in the NFL. There's guys who can get drafted and fit the same role as Kamara. And then if you just don't feel comfortable paying him, then don't pay him.
I don't know about fit the same role, but man, that's another level that you would expect out of somebody to be his level. So.
But not like on his level, but you get the point. Like somebody that can catch the ball out of the backfield. Like Kamara, in my mind, is an okay pass catcher, but I don't think he's an elite pass catcher like McCaffrey is or that Bell was. But he's a good pass catcher, and there's good pass catching backs in this draft that can fill in the offense. Just, if you feel comfortable paying a running back, then pay the running back. If not, don't pay him.
And you're right. There are some running backs in this draft that might fall too, because there's so many other players from other positions. Positions of needs and stuff like that. And I was going through and looking, and I'm like, God, all these teams need this position. Running back wasn't a top priority for a lot of teams, except for like maybe one or two. Yeah. So we might not even see, but maybe one running back go in the first round.
Maybe to KC at 32. Maybe.
I don't even see Kansas City. They got who they got? What's his name? Williams.
Damian Williams.
Yeah.
And they got my boy Darwin Thompson as backup. I don't see any running back going round 1.
Yeah.
Unless Miami feels inclined.
It could revert back to what it was before Todd Gurley came into the league. Because remember, Todd Gurley kind of changed things, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got drafted early in the first round. And then the next year it was Zeke, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then that's sort of
C-Mac and Fournette.
But before that, running backs were a dime a dozen. Like, we can get some good running backs in the second round, whatever. I think it's going to go more back towards that, obviously.
Yeah, it's like a fluid. It goes back and forth. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So.
And then you're seeing the same thing with safety now. The safety position has been completely devalued in the NFL. You're seeing elite safety prospects fall. Like Derwin James. Derwin James was a top 5 player, and he fell like 17.
Yeah.
When he got drafted, you're seeing safeties get devalued now in the NFL for whatever reason that may be. So safeties are going to be, maybe safety comes back to life and teams start, going after more safeties. Look at guys like Jamal Adams. Look how much Tyrann Mathieu made a difference for the Chiefs. Maybe safety makes a comeback in the NFL and starts being valued again.
Yeah. And we have another. Josh.
Go ahead.
See that? All right.
Yeah.
Donnie Couch with $2. He is a Chiefs fan, so he doesn't feel like Tyrann Mathieu. He said NBC also finally fired Dan Fouts. Thank God.
Dude, Dan Fouts is a fucker.
I saw they replaced him with Charles Davis.
Guy.
That's a really good move for them. Charles Davis is a pretty good commentator.
I don't like Charles Davis.
Really?
I don't know. He says the most obvious shit to me. Like, Josh knows what I'm talking about. We'll be sitting there Sunday, and I sort of got almost every game. He says the most obvious shit.
He doesn't even have to say anything. As soon as he shows on TV, you could just see Sean just go, like grinding his teeth.
He's got the most monotone, like, he's on Madden, isn't he?
Yes.
And he says the most, oh my God. Maybe that's why he gets annoying to me. Because I hear him when I'm playing Madden, and on Sunday I hear him, and I'm like, I can't get away from him. I don't know.
Real thing.
What they should do is they should fire Booger McFarland too, and they should go pay Gus Johnson. They should go pay Gus Johnson any amount of money he wants.
Hell yeah.
To commentate the NFL. Because Gus Johnson, I love Gus Johnson's voice. I get so hyped on Saturdays listening to Gus Johnson announce games.
You know who should the NBC or ESPN should hire?
Me
and Josh.
Yes.
Yeah, that works too.
Yes.
I just don't think I just don't.
And then we'll get fired faster than Barstool did.
Yes. For real.
They lasted one show?
They lasted one
show.
They got we go on there, we'll be cracking open a fucking beer. Like, whoa.
I want to see Pat McAfee back in the booth. I thought he did a pretty good job last time he was up there.
Great.
I want to see McAfee or Romo and Gus Johnson call a Super Bowl. That's what I want to see.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That'd be a glorious.
So what about you guys on the chat? Are there any play-by-play guys or color guys on television, whether it be NBA, NFL, or even wrestling, where you just, as soon as you hear their voice, you just can't stand them? How about you, Sir Cardo? Anybody for you that just comes to mind?
Not really.
Even on wrestling? Like
any sport, yeah.
Trying to think of a hockey one because that's a big thing for play-by-play. Man, I can't even think at the top of my head right now for a hockey play-by-play I don't like.
I have a hockey.
I have one more I don't like. I don't know her name, but that one female on ESPN, I hate.
Was it Doris Burke?
Doris Burke.
Yeah, is that
one of them? I don't know her name. She does both NFL and basketball. Like her voice is so awful. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You're not made for TV.
Annoying.
This is the most exciting day of my life right now.
Yes.
This is it.
I'd rather listen to Skip Bayless and carve my eyes out. God.
Oh, Joe Buck. That reminds me. Yeah, maybe Joe Buck.
Joe Buck.
Yeah, Joe Buck.
I think everybody hates Joe Buck.
Yeah, that's a given kind of.
I hate to say it. Anybody that's ever benefited from their parents' success, it was him.
Yes. Yeah.
I kind of don't like Chris Collinsworth delivery.
I fucking hate Chris Collinsworth.
He's boring, bro. He's boring.
Chris Collinsworth puts me to sleep.
At least he's got some insight, and he sometimes has some funny moments. But I like at least he's played the game. He has a little insight on some stuff.
Now,
just let Tony Romo commentate every game.
Oh yeah, Tony Romo's great. He's the best.
Yeah.
But Sir Carl, me and you are old enough to remember John Madden and stuff like that when he would commentate the games. He was the best, man. I
remember John Madden.
Him and Summerall were great.
Summerall, yes.
It was awesome.
When John Madden would get the pin or whatever, he'd like start doing this on the screen.
Dude, I remember that shit too.
I remember Madden.
I remember some of John Madden. Yeah.
Madden was great.
Madden was the best, dude. Madden was the
I even like the 90s ABC Monday Night Crew. They were pretty good back in the day.
Well, shit, yes. ABC might be taking over Monday Night Football soon.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I also didn't mind Gruden when he was in the booth. I kind of liked him.
Yeah.
Gruden was great.
Gruden was the best until he left.
Mike Tirico and Gruden were a great combo for Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
They were really fun to listen to.
Yeah, I want to see more quarterbacks transition to like being commentators because I think they see the game so much differently than we see it, and like the insight they can give is so like
who I want to see who probably would have been interesting. I just want to have seen it. Jay Cutler. Remember Jay Cutler had a contract. I think it was with Fox, right?
Yeah, it was Fox.
It was Fox.
CBS was Romo. Fox got
CBS was Romo. And Fox, because we thought it should have been reversed or something.
Yeah.
When that was happening, but I would have loved to have seen Jay Cutler in the booth because you see his persona on the field. This is a guy who don't give a fuck. He don't care. He's not shy about anything. He'll say whatever's on his mind. I think it would have been interesting to see Jay Cutler in the booth.
And then he came out. He went back for like another year, right?
Miami, yeah.
And then they never brought him back. That was kind of weird. How they didn't even like. Were they just like that salty that he went back? Like,
I know Jay Cutler's wife has her own TV show.
Oh yeah,
that's a reality.
I know. But
apparently, he makes appearances on there, and she doesn't like when he's on there.
Dude,
I heard.
I actually watched some of those with Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler's a funny guy. He's so dry though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that dry sense of that dry, rough humor. I think that will play well for
those people are hilarious to me. Those dry sense of humor.
Get him in the booth. I don't know what happened to that whole deal. Put him in the booth.
I can listen to him. I just as long as they don't show his face. Like I can't.
You can't stand his face.
I can't stand his face, dude. But no, I could. Give you a good
Peyton Manning needs to get his ass in the booth,
dude. Yes,
I think he's milking his time right now. You know.
Yeah.
Bro, you
better than Tony Romo. You think he'd better be better at Tony Romo as far as calling plays before they happen?
Tony
Romo was like a goddamn wizard.
Yeah, I think all quarterbacks are going to be pretty much like that though, because when you're a quarterback, you kind of have to learn. So you have to pretty much learn every offensive position stuff, and you have to learn what the safety is going to be looking at and corners. You have to learn all that stuff. So I think all quarterbacks are going to be like that.
I feel like Manning might be better.
And Romo has always been known to be a funny dude, like even among his teammates. So
like Jason Witten, no personality.
Dude, that was so bad.
He's very. Yeah,
I think that would be the issue with Manning. I think Manning would be smart, but he doesn't strike me as a guy that like you want to have a beer with.
What?
What? But look at the commercials.
Wait.
Yeah, but those commercials are scripted.
But he still has to play the character,
dude.
Yeah, but you've never seen Manning like off script like Romo goes. Like Romo's a genuinely funny guy, and I feel like
Manning would be great.
Peyton is actually apparently fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
just the way that I think my preconceived notion of Manning is he's an uptight, super serious guy. And I just don't know how he would do like in a booth. Like I think he'd be super serious about it.
No, he is on the field, but go ahead, Josh.
The field is different.
You were in Indy at the time, so
I think Peyton Manning would be funny.
Yeah.
We got some donations here. We got to get to. Donny Couch with $2 donation says Kevin Harlan. Period.
Oh Lord.
Thank you, Donny Couch. Arturo with $2 donation says yes. Breeze to NBC. Send Al and Chris Collinsworth to ESPN. Old bums. Oh my God, I can't have you talking about that to Al Michaels, man.
Yeah,
Al Michaels is not a bum. He is a legend.
It's Chris Collinsworth, bro. Michaels is good. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Arturo.
Hey,
buddy. Shout out to some guys that are popping in here. I mean, T-Web, I see you in the house. We see Thor Seth.
Coach Plays.
Anthony. Coach Plays is in here. What's up, Coach Plays?
I see the bigger Mike finally decides to be a mod for once.
Wow. Shots being fired. We got Craig with a $2 donation, Sean.
Craig, shit. I'm trying to get back in the garage.
There it is. Sorry, I was trying to catch mine up. It says give Rodney Harrison a game commentary spot. He would be pretty funny. Didn't he always used to do that pre-show stuff? Rodney Harrison with Tony Dungy.
Yeah.
On NBC.
Yeah, that shit was cringy to me. Him and Tony Dungy, I don't think they liked each other.
I think that's what kind of made it interesting.
Many years.
Yeah. It looked like Rodney always took shots at Tony Dungy though.
He wants to be confrontational on screen. So
That's why
could be interesting.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny. Thank you.
And we have a $2 donation from Zach Weiss's Mauro Ranallo, the GOAT commentator, NXT.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
He's got a bunch of enthusiasm when he's calling the matches.
And this dude knows like every single wrestling move too. He is crazy good with the mic, man.
He's got a good boxing too. He does boxing as well.
He does boxing?
So,
That's like Joe Rogan on UFC.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's a great commentator. If you ever get around to getting this to watch
if something ever happens to Joe Rogan, the UFC is going to be at a complete loss, man.
Yeah.
Joe such a huge part of the spectators entering this and being able to perceive what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I love Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan is a national treasure.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan should run for president. I would vote for Joe Rogan.
I would vote for Joe Rogan all day.
I would too.
Hell yeah.
We have a
elk meat steak with me when I go vote for him.
We got $2 donation from Bobby Woodruff. Says hi, SPORTSFURY. You guys are awesome. And hi everyone. Hi Bobby.
What's up,
Hey,
Bobby?
Bobby?
Thank you so much.
What's up, Bobby?
Hi, Bobby. I'm not going to say it, but hi, Bobby.
Hi, my friend.
Yeah.
And we got
What's
another
up, Nader?
$1. And we got another $1.99 for future NFL MVP. It's Sue Collinsworth. I know a lot of people hate Collinsworth.
Why do people
like him.
hate Collins?
I don't know.
Boring
I
to
don't
me.
mind him.
Another
He's
Madden
boring?
thing. Wasn't he in Madden 17?
He was in Madden. Yeah, he was.
I don't like
That's
Chris
another one that I played
Collinsworth
a
because he
lot.
played for the Bengals. Whenever the Bengals are in prime time, he bashes the Bengals. So
Same with
go
the
fuck
49ers.
yourself.
He hates the
Go
49ers.
fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a shit about them.
Chris Collinsworth is a useless life form that's shot off the face.
You
of the
guys
earth.
are really, really harsh. Jesus.
Seriously.
He played for
but-
Seattle.
True.
I'm a
Did
masochist.
Chris Collinsworth play for
Sorry.
Seattle? I don't remember.
I think
I
so.
know he played for
No,
Cincinnati.
yeah, he
Cincinnati,
played
yeah,
Cincinnati. Didn't he?
Yeah.
He brought PFF to Cincinnati. That's all I know about Chris Collinsworth. That was before my time.
I don't remember.
But we have Luca Rosano in the chat right now.
Luca's here?
What's up,
Luka?
Luca? What's up, bro?
Hey,
What's up,
bro?
Luca?
And he asks,
Man.
what did you guys think of the NBA horse competition? It was horrible, he says. Well, we streamed it last night, and
You
yeah,
saved
I
it, by the
agree.
way. You saved it.
I didn't watch
It
it.
looked pretty boring to me.
It was
It was
awful.
Ricardo, it was baffling to me how they chose to do this because it was already pre-recorded. It's already set in stone. They've already done it. And yet they took so long to fucking get through everything. And it was only a round one, 2 hours for just the first matchups. What are you doing? You could have did the whole thing, within 2 hours, the whole competition.
Yeah.
2 hours. There was no reason for all the talking and the interviewing and showing their houses and the cameras in which they were recording on were fucking terrible. They were like cell phones from 2003. It was
It felt
awful.
like it. It was honestly, I was trying to enjoy it. I was trying to get into it. I was
Same here.
trying. And I was just like, God, this is.
I mean,
sad.
Allie Quigley, she barely had a driveway. She was playing on some bricks basically, and so was Tamika Catching. She
Oh, that was the
barely
worst.
had a driveway.
Yeah.
So it was just the production value and everything was just was just terrible.
And not just that, honestly, I'm not sure if y'all felt it, but I felt like none of it, I mean none of them, the participants, really gave two fucks. None of them looked like they were trying and they were being competitive. Like
I think Levine was.
Levine might have been the only one, but
Yeah.
when we're watching Chris Paul, we know how competitive Chris Paul is.
Mm-hmm.
He just looked like he was like, yeah, I don't really give a shit. You
Yeah.
know, like it looked like none of them really cared too much. Besides maybe Zach Levine, all of everybody else is kind of taking it very nonchalant, not really trying. Oh, let me just shoot this free throw. Well, let me do this.
Yeah.
Where's the fancy stuff, man? Like that's
Yeah, I
what
didn't
horse is all
watch it.
about. It was stupid.
Don't care about basketball. Didn't watch it. Didn't care.
Yeah, B-Money doesn't like basketball. Which just baffles me because you're from Ohio.
Yeah, it's just
you're
not
a
my-
Midwest boy.
Yep.
How do you hate basketball?
Basketball was just never my sport. I was always a baseball and football guy, and I kind of started to trend away from baseball after I quit playing, and now I'm just NFL draft, college football, and NFL, and then I'll watch baseball, but basketball just never got into it. And this year I got into college basketball because I'm a degenerate and I gamble on like D3 schools that break my heart. So a little bit of college basketball, but NBA never interests me because there's not a team like local to Cincinnati and I'm just one of those dudes who have to root for the local team, and I'm not rooting for anything fucking Cleveland. So that's a big no, because fuck Cleveland.
Wow. Fuck Cleveland.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a quote from B Money.
That's tough.
That shit city up north. Fuck Cleveland. Just there's no local team. So I just never got into it. I'm just one of those dudes.
Come north.
There is someone in the chat right now that would agree with you. He might not use those like strong words, but Engraven Vids is here, Josh.
Engraven Vids. What's up, Engraven?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know he's not a big fan of Cleveland.
No, he might not use those words, but he.
Yeah, the Ravens fan?
No, team keep it clean, Sean. Team keep it clean.
Shout out to my boy Engraven.
Yeah.
Isn't Engraven the Ravens fan?
Yes.
Yeah, Ravens YouTuber.
Yep.
Got the running back, a quarterback. I respect the hustle.
Hey, take it.
I'm coming out with some shots tonight.
He's a Bengals fan, Engraven. You're gonna,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Don't mind him too much.
You don't have to. His team, disappoints him. You don't really have to say shit.
Yeah, dude.
QC, you've been following Engraven for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Engraven's great, man. He's good dude.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Keep it clean. Yeah, we've collabed with them once. It was a lot of fun. T-Web's here. What's up, T-Web?
What's up, T-Web?
T-Web is always here. T-Web's the homie.
We got a $5 from Sean Edelman. Says, hi, guys. Just want to say hi and good night. Well, thank you, Sean Edelman, for stopping by. And thank you so much for the donation.
Sure, bro.
Really
thank
appreciate
you, man.
that.
I didn't even see
Have
that.
a good night, dog.
Later.
Good night, homie.
What's up, Nick Howard? Nick Howard's in the house. He says, fuck Cincy. It smells like hot dog water and everyone looks like B-Money.
That's
well, it looks like we're never visiting Cincy.
You shouldn't. That's a horrifying reality that every single person looks like me. That would be horrible.
Shit.
What's up, Iverson? What's up, Josh Jr.?
What's up, guys?
Mofo. What's up, Mofo?
Just, let me know when your team makes the Super Bowl, Nick.
Bro, Chacho.
Yo. But yeah, I'm trying to think what other news happened today. I'm trying to think. We talked about CMC.
Nothing. It's been slow
Colts.
as fuck.
You see the Colts new
Colts. God, yes.
Oh yeah.
Sir Cardinal, did you like them?
They're not that bad actually. I didn't like the older logo, but it just seemed a little plain. But yeah, I like the newer design.
Yeah, I like it too.
I agree.
The woodworking on the helmets right there, and I think it looks nice. It looks nice.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I'm not a big fan of the C though.
Me neither. I don't like the C.
The secondary one. See, I think it looks pretty cool because
I don't mind
in the middle of it, they're working in the state of Indiana.
I understand that, but it looks.
I think they could have raised up the Indiana a little more because right now I think it takes the whole bottom of the C out. I don't know. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling. Like it just, I don't know. It just kind of like when I looked at it, I was just like, blah,
And then I think tomorrow the Browns are getting their jerseys. So
it's Wednesday.
Or Wednesday, I mean.
Wednesday. The Browns are 100% gonna fuck this up. There is not a chance they don't fuck it up. It's Cleveland.
Man, we'll see. I think they have potential.
Yeah, they changed
the Browns just got new jerseys like 4 years ago.
But they're bad. I mean, clearly we know Josh's opinion about that one. I think Josh froze.
Josh froze?
Josh froze.
I also believe the Patriots are getting their new jerseys next week, I believe.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the Pats are getting new jerseys too.
I'm intrigued by that. They can go a whole different direction.
Yeah, because of the color scheme of red, white, and blue.
It could go pretty much anywhere. So I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah, same here.
I'm hoping that we get new jerseys next year. I hate the B logo.
I would like for the 49ers to get new jerseys eventually too. We've had these since probably 20.
We've had ours for a while too. I want to flash back to the Tiger logo. I thought that was our best logo.
I want to flash back to these jerseys behind Sir. That's what I want to go to. Those are so beautiful.
I say go to that, but kind of go a little bit more like new school also.
Yeah.
Mix it up.
I want the all white pants and the all whites like we wore for our alternate jerseys. They're so clean. I love them.
Yeah.
And then also with next year with the helmet rule being abolished, I hope we see some dope helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That kind of match all the way down because it pisses me off that we have white and black color rush jerseys, but orange and black helmets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, real quick, we do have $1. Bless you. We do have $1.99 from future NFL MVP. So screw Cincinnati. He's got a vomiting emoji.
Right.
It's all right, man. I feel the same way about the city. Sorry,
I don't know. Go ahead.
I don't go downtown too often anyways. I don't live in Cincinnati. I live in the burbs.
He is.
There he is.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My internet went out for a minute.
Oh, that was weird.
You're cool, my bro.
All right, did you read this last donation from Donnie
Not
Couch?
the Donnie Couch? Not yet.
It says, Chase, you leave my Chiefs around alone all year.
Who? Chase.
Alone, you're here. Okay, Chase, you leave my Chiefs Arrowhead alone. You here?
Who's Chase?
Oh,
I think he's
Chase Williams in the chat. I see him.
Oh. Chase, Donnie Couch is knock it off.
Yeah, Chase, if you don't stop, I'm gonna come to your house and I will find you. And I'll just leave it at that.
He'll use this particular set of skills.
Yeah, right. I will.
All right, so
I don't know. Hey, ask your mother what my skills are. She knows all about them.
You know what? I want to see what y'all's skills are for the upcoming NFL draft and how you guys can predict the
Hell yeah.
You guys know the last couple of years, Sean and I have been doing the Predict the Pick on NFL.com, and this year it's no different. We now have Predict the Pick up. The group is ready to go for you guys to join, and the group name is Sports Fury YT 20. Put it in the chat, Sports Fury YT 20.
Doesn't matter. You're all going to lose to the Sports Fury mock draft king, and that would be me.
So go to NFL.com, join the group, and let's see what you got going up against me, Sean, and the draft wizard over there, B Money.
King of the draft community.
PJ can't play this year. Just saying.
Yeah.
Dude, I came in third place last year. I was so fucking close.
Dude, I can't wait, man.
The Patriots had to cuck me with their pick.
Can you believe? I can't even believe this month has flown by so far, but we have 10 days until draft. 10.
No,
10
man.
days until Joe Burrow is a Cincinnati Bengal.
Or
going to be a
I can't believe it's
majestic.
been a year already. Jeez, it's so fast.
It's going to be a majestic night. I'm going to be shit-faced drunk by 8 o'clock.
yes, I can't wait for this though, man. Oh, I cannot
draft.
wait. Yeah, man. It's just like
This is the most work that I've put in to a draft this year.
See how it goes. QC, you ready for your Vikings? You guys got 2 picks this year. You guys got that 22nd pick from the Bills, and then you guys got the 25th pick. I think you guys, if I were you guys, I would definitely go secondary. You guys need a cornerback. You guys need a safety.
Maybe wide receiver?
A wide receiver.
The Bengals stole both your corners.
they have 2 picks, so good.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna use them to try to move up at all or anything like that. But either way, man, I want to work on a secondary and offensive line. I don't
Okay, here you go.
care about anything else, man.
Well, the receiver draft is so deep that the Vikings probably don't have to reach in the first round.
They don't need a number
There's so
one.
many.
Yeah,
There's so many good receivers in this draft that
Yeah.
in round 4 you can probably get some. You can get some ballers
Yeah.
like Michael Pittman or my dude Brian Edwards. The corner class is a little bit iffy. The safety class is good, and the offensive tackle class is super top heavy. Like once those top 4 go, it just goes downhill from there.
Yeah, we got a $2.49 donation from Haynes. Just, what's up, guys? And bang bang hashtag Niner Gang. The gang bang Niner Gangs in the chat.
We're done with that. That cost us the Super Bowl. We're done with that.
Rochester Cardinal, you guys are drafting at 13 this year.
13 and 31.
13 and 31. So you guys going wide receiver at 13 or what?
Oh, so my take on this is if I think Judy or Lamb is there, we're 100% going them.
Yeah.
But if Henry Ruggs is there, I think we could think about going potentially if Kinlaw's still there at 13. That dude would be a great replacement for DeForest Buckner.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was peeking and everything. You have the Jets and the Raiders right before you.
Yep.
Both of them could be going receiver.
And
both of them could take CD and Jerry Judy right.
Yeah, but for the Jets, like their 2 biggest needs are tackle and wide receiver. I think for them, the smart plan would be to go tackle because that class isn't as deep as the wide receiver class. They could still get a number 1 in the second round.
I disagree. I think they need a wide receiver, someone to help Darnold in the future. They don't really have much going forward in that position. If he needs somebody to throw to.
They literally lost. What was his name? Robbie Anderson.
So I think I'm really nervous about the Jets taking one of the top receivers, and then the Raiders taking him.
Worry though, like wide receiver for the 49ers. Like I don't think like Ruggs really fits what you're doing because Ruggs can't block for shit.
Yeah,
I don't think Judy or CeeDee Lamb's not going to be there. So you should do is take the best player on the board.
Yep. That's Kinlaw. That's good with me, man.
Kinlaw, 13, you guys, 31, look at a wide receiver there. There could be somebody there that we can get somebody
what we could do is at 31, trade back into the early second, pick up another pick, and then go with one of those wide receivers.
What if you guys trade that 13th overall pick?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be mad if Judy and Lamb were gone. I wouldn't mind moving back out of 13.
They will be.
QC, what were you about to say? I know you were about to say something a second ago.
Oh, I was just saying that I don't think that if they make it that far down to the Jets or the Raiders that they're going to fall to the Niners then at that point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I would rather have Kinlaw than Ruggs too.
Listen, Patrick. Just looking at it, I think 100% if Ruggs is there when Gruden picks, Ruggs is a Raider. You can put that in fucking Sharpie. That Ruggs will be a Raider.
Let's hope.
It would take Ruggs over CD or Jerry Judy.
Mm-hmm. I think those two will go before the Raiders pick.
Oh, before?
Yeah. You think Ruggs is going before the Raiders pick?
No. I think both CeeDee Lamb, Lamb, and Judy.
I know, B-Money, you were talking about that Lamb could potentially, which would fucking suck, go to the Cardinals.
Yeah, there's still a lot of.
But see, that doesn't make sense.
Jacksonville needs a wide receiver.
I think Judy to Jacksonville is a really good pick, especially because listen, Jacksonville sucks. They are the worst team in football next year.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
Probably.
I don't think it's particularly close. Mm-hmm. So you're likely going to sit there and you're going to get Trevor Lawrence next year, and I think Jacksonville has 2 first-round picks next year.
I think
so. If I'm Jacksonville, I still don't believe Jacksonville is going to let Minshew start the year next year. I don't believe that's what they're going to do. But I think it would be smart to start building your team up, get your future quarterback his weapons, and then draft the quarterback next year. And that's what you should do. Because Jacksonville also has 2 first-round picks.
But going back to the Cardinals, I think it'd be stupid to go Lamb because you got a 3-headed monster. I know Fitz is on his last breath, but I mean you still got Nuke, you got Christian Kirk, you got all the fucking wide receivers they drafted last year in the back rounds. I think the Cardinals need to go one of the 4 top offensive tackles and protect them.
Roach is just terrified.
I am terrified. I want Judy or Lamb, but I just don't know if they're going to be.
Roach is terrified.
Cardinals' offensive line was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's why I think they need to go line more than anything.
Roach is just terrified of the thought that the Cardinals.
You really want someone to protect Murray, though?
2 DeAndre Hopkins.
No, but for our sake, I'd rather not have them get Lamb so we can get him.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You want
just imagine now.
But
it's a lose, Cardinal.
It's
lose.
You're losing no matter what. But
he's going to get protected. He's going to throw 50 touchdowns in a year.
If the Cardinals take CeeDee Lamb, they have 2 DeAndre Hopkins.
That's the thing. That's why I want them to take a tackle.
That's my pro comp for CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, so get him protected. Great.
That's fine. We can still get to him. Doesn't matter.
Take 2 CeeDee Lambs, please.
Alpha Evie says Eagles could trade up for CeeDee Lamb.
They don't.
No,
they don't have the ammunition for it.
Yeah, honestly, I think they'll be happy with whatever receiver falls to them. If it's,
I think
Jalen, they're taking a defensive tackle. They're taking another defensive tackle.
I can't believe Rocha would rather have them protect Murray and deal with that.
Exactly.
I don't want to have to deal with Nuke.
I think
that's why his 49ers are not the same as their Cardinals.
I don't want to deal with that. Shut up, True. I don't want to have to deal with that 3-headed monster for years to come, man. Oh, fuck that. I'd rather have them protect. We can still get to Kyler Murray.
I don't know why.
We couldn't get to him anyways because of how fast he is.
Why are you so hell-bent on a receiver at 13? Is that you're at 13, right?
Yes.
This receiver class is so good that I don't know why you're so eager to jump for receiver when guys like Ken Law and Chase Son are still going to be there, because Chase Son is the next Jadeveon Clowney. I think Ken Law's got Aaron Donald type upside.
That's the
so why would you not keep doing your defense? What? So why wouldn't you keep? Sorry, mom. Sorry, the mom, but That's my point. The receiver.
You say to your mom, so what?
Yeah, dude. I hate.
Good night. Bring me my meatloaf.
I love you too in the chat.
I need to make a drink.
All right. But you get my point. Like the receiver class is just so deep that I just don't know if it makes a lot of sense to take a receiver at 13 when you just lost maybe your best defensive player. And
no, we did lose our best defensive player, but that's why if Lamb or Judy's there, I have no doubt in my mind Shanahan's going to want to go them. But if it's between Ruggs and Kinlaw, I 100% seeing us going
Kinlaw and just hope that Rager falls.
That's what I'm worried about is
Rager's going to be there at 31 anyways.
See, that's the thing. What I'm worried about 31 is we need to trade out of 31 or 13. We cannot go into this draft not having a second rounder, not having a third rounder. We have to.
Sucks to be you then.
We have to. So I guess we'll see what happens there.
Bigger Mike, I was thinking the same thing. If I ever talk to my mom like that, whenever she knocks on my door, I'm getting beat.
What? I love you too?
No, when he was like, "What?"
Oh. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's why I was making fun of him because she knocked on the door and he just said, "What?" Like, man, if I said that, my mom would breaking down that door and beating the shit out of me.
I thought it was my brother. That's why I said that. I thought it was my brother. No, she didn't say like, "Hey, Brandon." She just went, "What the fuck do you want?"
Now, show for your Dallas Cowboys, you guys are picking at number 17. You guys finished 8-8 last year. Mm-hmm. What are you guys doing at number 17? You guys addressing the edge rusher because you guys lost Robert Quinn. You guys addressing the secondary because you lost Byron Jones at corner. Offensive line because you had a guy retire.
Oh yeah, Travis Frederick.
Safety.
Safety is definitely something that we need, and I really wanted us to get him, but I feel like we could probably get a safety in the second round. I feel like some safeties are going to be falling. But I don't think we need to go after an edge rusher. I know we lost Robert Quinn, but Randy Gregory's reapplying for reinstatement. Obviously, we know Allen Smith is reapplying for a reinstatement.
He'll be off the team by week 6.
Probably. But Randy Gregory, before he got suspended for, weed and shit, he was kicking ass. He was actually doing really damn good for Dallas. Mm-hmm. So we don't have to worry about that because that weed situation, you're not going to get suspended like you were before. Mm-hmm. So I think he's going to be reinstated now, but I don't think we need to address the edge rusher. I think we're going to go corner. If we could get C.J. Henderson from Florida.
No, bro. That's the wrong.
We can get him. I would take a corner.
What's wrong with him?
Because he's not the second best corner in the class.
Gladney.
That's Jeff Gladney at a TCU.
Jeff who?
I would go Gladney over Henderson.
Gladney
from TCU.
Sorry.
Yeah, Jeff Gladney from TCU is that dude. Mm-hmm. He's better in coverage. He's faster. He tackles better. Mm-hmm. Overall, I think he's way better than him.
All right, B-Money, you can answer this. What about the center from Michigan to Cowboys? Would you like that for them?
Cesar Ruiz.
Yeah.
I think the issue is I don't like throwing centers to the fire from the get-go because it's had a long track record of not being successful.
True.
So you usually want to start your center off at guard and shift him over.
It worked out when we drafted Travis Frederick. It just depends. Like if we see, I want to get a smart.
There's rare cases where it works, but like you saw it with Frank Ragnow, you saw it with Billy Price, you saw it with James Daniel of the Bears. These guys usually don't start off successful when you throw them to center right away because center you have so much going on at one time. But I'm a big Ruiz believer. I think he's the best interior offensive lineman in the draft. Mm-hmm. So if you feel so inclined, that's a good pick.
See, that's something I could see us doing is trading back out of 13 to that mid-tier and picking him up because we need interior offensive linemen.
But like if you don't get Ruiz, you're starting to grasp at straws because there's not much else besides Cushenberry and then Matt Hennessy. So at a Temple.
We got a $2 donation from Footballer 503 says, with a wide receiver class so deep, I don't get why the Bills traded for Brandon Cooks.
Well, he means Stephon Diggs, but
Diggs, yeah.
Bills.
Yeah, he said Cooks. I don't know why.
Cooks. Stephon Diggs.
No, he said I don't get why Bill traded for Cooks, as in Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien.
Okay. I was thinking Bills.
No,
I was thinking Bills too.
I didn't realize there's no S.
I don't know either. I think that trade was a abysmal, disgusting trade because his contract is horrendous. Like he mentioned, the receiver class is super deep.
Yep.
And didn't they trade a 4th-round draft pick with that pick? So if your goal is to
they got one. They got one. They got
a second and a fourth.
Didn't they send a pick to? No. They sent a pick to the Rams.
No, they might have. Yeah, actually, no. B Money might be right. They sent a 4th with Kirks for the 2nd. Yeah.
No, I thought it was the other way because I thought that's what everybody thought at first, but it was they got a 2nd and a 4th.
The Rams. The
Rams got 2nd and 4th. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Rams.
Okay, so the whole idea of trading DeAndre Hopkins was to get more picks. So why are you trading picks in a deep receiver class for an overpaid one-dimensional receiver?
Because Bill O'Brien is trying to fuck up Houston for some reason.
Yeah,
dude, I shit you not.
Sabotage.
I know this sounds crazy,
conspiracy,
but I would 100% trade the 1st overall pick for Deshaun Watson to get him out of Houston. Bill O'Brien's gonna ruin that match.
I wouldn't lie. I would trade and get Watson over Jimmy G. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? Back in 2017, we could have had Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I guess.
So could have we. We could have had Watson too.
Just hate to see it. Hey, it could be worse. We took John Ross over Patrick Mahomes. It could be worse.
Josh, let's just agree that trade didn't work out for either one of us.
What really pisses me off too is Mahomes was our last interview of the draft season. We still said no for John Ross.
Also, Sean was really down. I rewatched their draft video today. Sean, this dude right here was really down on Patrick Mahomes. Just saying.
Well,
yeah, you know what?
I did say this. That's exactly what I said. I said most Texas Tech quarterbacks don't do shit in the NFL, which is a fact. That all of them, almost all every year, set records for yardage because it's always a high-powered offense at Tech. And then, but I did say this. I did say Andy Reid has coached some great quarterbacks, and he probably knows something.
Yeah,
but I don't know. That's exactly what I said. So listen, at least gave him.
I was on Mahomes before it was cool to be on Mahomes.
Yeah, I was wrong. But
hey, you know what, Sean? We're all wrong. We're all right sometimes.
It could be worse.
I mean, the NFL is a crazy business. It's a crazy business.
You never know, man.
Listen, but I think my worst ever draft take was I thought that Nathan Peterman would be a good NFL quarterback. I'm not ashamed. Like, we all missed.
Though. That's the thing.
Yeah, we all missed. Like John Gruden believed in Nathan Peterman, and I kind of fell into a trap. I'm like,
he's a bum.
Peterman's not this bad.
And he turned out to be 1/2.
T-Web says these guys know more than Ryan Pace. 2017 we did. For sure. I mean, listen, did not at all understand what the fuck he was thinking. Just didn't get it to me.
Yeah.
If the Bears handed me control of their franchise, you give me 3 years, I'm getting that team to a Super Bowl. 100%.
Okay.
Easy money, dude.
Okay,
Easy
buddy.
money.
But nah, man, I can't wait for the draft. You know, it's coming up here soon. I hope the NFL season doesn't get delayed at all. You know, I can't wait to get back to normalcy, and it's gonna be fun if and when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you streaming all three days this year?
We can. I don't know if anybody would want to see day 3. If we did day 3, it would just be chilling and just recapping mainly day 1 and 2.
It might just be a recap while it's on. Like
have people really come in and talk about their drafts.
I feel like
any of you guys are welcome to come on if you guys want. Craig, you're out there. You're more than welcome.
And how many rounds are day 3? Isn't it like 4 through 7?
It's
4 through 7.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We need Craig versus B Money because Craig's been shitting on B Money in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
He does not like B Money's takes.
You just need
what take have I had that was bad?
Just
I think he was talking about your CJ Henderson take. He's like, I can't stand B Money anymore with that take.
Craig should jump on.
Craig, you want to jump on here?
Craig, jump on, bro.
You should jump on, Craig.
If you really want to take, I'll have a take for you. I think that KJ Hamler is a 6th rounder. Everybody else thinks this man's a 2nd or a 3rd. He's a 6th round talent.
Who?
The only reason KJ Hamler from Penn State.
The
only reason anybody likes KJ Hamler
I just don't
is
know what the fuck he's talking about.
He is. Listen, KJ Hamler is a really short slot receiver from Penn State, right? And the only reason people think he's good is he has fuck you speed. Well, guess what? Fuck you speed doesn't work in the NFL when you suck at everything else. Fucking scrub, little scrub kitty.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh when the Bengals take him.
Ah, dude.
Craig says he wants
in. Josh, want to send the link?
Yeah, I'll send you a link, Craig.
Oh, dude, sweet.
Twitter or Facebook, Craig?
He's getting out of the garage. Yes.
So, sir, who do you want at 13? Who would you prefer?
And put on some clothes, Craig.
I really. Jesus. I don't know about that picture the other night, but I don't know if you can find it. But
whoa.
I'll leave that for another day. But I really like Judy. I think
I agree.
Would love to have him at 13, but I think I'm just worried about those damn Jets.
That's Facebook.
Yeah. You're worried about the Jets.
Oh, wait. Why is Craig out of the fucking garage?
We'll find out.
Well, we didn't want him to catch coronavirus, you know?
All right, Craig, the link is sent. But
let Craig catch coronavirus.
I don't know, Sir Cardinal. I have a feeling the Jets are going to screw it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm. But that's good for me because I'm a part-time Jets fan. I'm a part-time Jets fan, so that would be nice if we could get Judy on the Jets.
Judy on the Jets.
Judy and the Jets. Yes, that's perfect.
Oh, so you do got some love for the Jets. That's good.
I do.
Are you a part-time Jets fan? What did I miss?
I lived in Long Island for many, many years, and high school I had a choice: Giants or Jets, and I was against the grain. Check the Jets.
See, this is the reason I don't think the Jets might not go offensive line. Is like after like the first initial like big time lineman went off pretty much out of free agency, they did pick up a few guys, and from I read an article, they were really trying to just kind of like get like all these backups and put a makeshift offensive line together, and I think they're gonna give it a shot. That's what I think they're gonna do.
Listen, also there's a possibility that there's not even an offensive lineman when the Jets pick.
It's true.
Right there.
Because
and the Jets pick at what? They pick at
11.
Because listen, you could have the Giants if they want to bypass Isaiah Simmons. You have the Cardinals, like we mentioned. They may go tackle.
Jags, maybe.
Jags are an option. We know Cleveland's going to take the wrong Georgia tackle. You could have a surprise team like maybe not the Jaguars, but the Panthers take a tackle. So you're looking at maybe 4 tackles off the board before the Jets even come up.
Yeah, that's true.
Once the big 4 are gone, the tackle class isn't all that good. So you could be in a scenario where
the Bears ain't a fucking tackle. We could definitely use a tackle, and we don't drop it till the second round. Number 4.
If he falls, I think a good fit for the Bears if he falls would be Ezra Cleveland from Boise. If he falls, that is.
But sir, I would advise you to go check out Ken Law. He's a beast, man. Defensive tackle.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
No man tells him what to do.
Okay, Sean.
Ken Law's wavy, bro. I'm gonna root for Ken Law no matter what happens. I'll send you my scouting report.
What? Oh yeah.
Send me a link.
Yeah.
Ken Law is my dog.
Is your dog?
So Dusty says, I think the Bears should trade up to get a lineman. Both of our first rounders. The thing is, the Bears don't have much capital to be doing trading up.
Yeah,
that's the thing, Justin. We don't have much draft picks in this year's draft.
Nope. No, we do not.
I don't think we could sacrifice any more draft picks. We traded away a lot of picks. A lot of picks in the last few years.
Yo, is my mic good now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Right, I came unplugged. I'm making sure that we are all set to go.
Now, what are the fucking Packers pick? That's what I'm curious.
20 and 30.
So, I have it right 30. Here. Order up.
They pick at 30?
Yeah, they're 30.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could.
If the Packers go Denzel Mims, I'm gonna fucking throw something.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe they can potentially go wide receiver at 30.
Denzel Mims is so good.
They need a second receiver to complement Adams. Yeah, hey, Alpha just said the same thing. Denzel Mims. Yeah.
Denzel Mims. Okay, so then let's not have that.
Yeah, Mims is good, bro.
Me and Alf, I think a lot alike when it comes to the draft.
B Money got me hyped on Denzel Mims.
And you go receiver, right? They were adamant trying to go after
Amari Cooper. Denzel Mims back when me and Roach streamed the what was it, the Rose Bowl or the Sugar Bowl?
It was a Sugar Bowl. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. I was talking about Mims back then.
Oh Lord. Where is he?
Where'd he go?
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Yo, Craig, turn some lights on, you fucking creep.
Craig,
join your computer audio.
Yeah, your audio's off. Bottom left.
Bottom left.
Mic is.
One of my favorite corners is Amik Robertson from Louisiana Tech. The only reason people hate that guy is he's short.
There he goes. What's up, Craig?
What's up, sir, Craig?
What's up, guys? I'm just gonna be here for a hot minute because I got to go out and save the world and shit and make sure medical supplies get flown across the country.
There you go. You're a good man. You're a hero. No, but go ahead. Have at it.
Just let me have it. Let me have it.
I need to be in your backyard. Just a statue of me, shirtless, like holding my nipple. B Money. What the fuck is up with your draft picks, bro? Why are you saying? Why are you coming out? Henry Ruggs. Why has nobody talked about T. Higgins at all? The dude's got a Calvin Johnson body.
Because no one brought up T. Higgins.
Well, no,
I like T. Higgins. I like T. Higgins. The reason T. Higgins is not being mentioned is because T. Higgins is not athletic, and that's a big deal. He's not athletic. He's not fast.
20% of his 20% of his receptions, man.
He's just not athletic. That's why no one likes him. That's why he fell, because he's not athletic. And you know that the NFL gets a big fucking boner if you're athletic. He's not athletic. He's really good, but he's not athletic, and that is a big concern for a lot of the teams. If you're not athletic, there's questions about your separation and this and that. It's not fair to him because I like T. Higgins, but I'm just telling you why the NFL is down on Higgins, because he had a bad combine. His RAS was like 5 point something. But yeah, you're breaking up.
Oh shit.
So it's like garage internet.
I can hear you.
Garage internet.
If anybody has any draft questions in the chat, I am more than happy to answer any questions anybody has.
Hey Craig, so I was saying CJ Henderson. B Money does not agree with me, but I saw you agreed with me, right?
It's not even like I hate Henderson. I just don't think he's the second best corner. Henderson would be about my corner 4. So it's not a bad pick. I'm just trying to give you the second best corner in the class.
I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt on that. The cornerback class this year is really tight and close. I'm gonna give you benefit on that. I think CJ Henderson would be a good pick by the Cowboys. I don't think they're gonna make it, but it's so damn close you can't really even figure it out.
My issue with Henderson is he doesn't like to tackle. I need my corners to be physical, and I need them to get gritty and dirty. And Henderson won't do it. He's scared to tackle, and that's a red flag. When your corners will, yeah, hey, that's our new corner, Trey Waynes.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but that's the point. I just don't think he just can't tackle. And you saw last year with Grady Williams. Grady Williams couldn't tackle. And Grady Williams went from a top 20 pick to falling all the way down to the end of the second round because he couldn't tackle. And that's the same concern that we have with Henderson.
Mm-hmm. Then again, I mean, tackling it's a pretty out there product for cornerbacks right now. I mean, you look at a lot of cornerbacks and a lot of top cornerbacks in the league. Byron Jones didn't really even do a good job of tackling, but he broke up passes.
Yeah. And the thing is from what I read about Henderson,
ball skills too.
Henderson, from what I heard, he has great ball skills and he goes after the ball, and that's what I want out of corner. That's what Dallas has been missing all these fucking years. I don't want a guy that's just tackling is great and all, but I want a guy that's going to turn over the ball and get the ball, a playmaker.
Do you guys run more man or zone?
More zone.
Yeah.
Then you don't.
Oh no, well I don't know what we're going to do now because apparently we're switching up our defense. Like we got new D coordinator and all that. And all Henderson he says he wants turnovers and he wants guys that playmakers. That's what they came out and said.
Gladney's a playmaker with the ball too, but Henderson is not good in zone. He gets baited real easy with the eyes, And man, he's good. He's a good corner. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing Henderson. I think Henderson's a good corner, but tackling is a big thing nowadays in the NFL for corners. Teams want you to be able to defend the run if you're a corner. He can't do it. Teams want you to get gritty and dirty and tackle players, and he just doesn't do it. Mm-hmm. And for the Cowboys, if you run more zone, you're going to want Gladney, someone who's more experienced in zone. Henderson's a good man corner. He gets down. He has great hip movement. He's got good recovery speed. Feet are beautiful, but in zone, you can just see his eye. He gets baited by the eyes all the time, and that's what drops Henderson, at least for me, below my guy Jeff Gladney.
So you said C.J. Henderson's not a number 2 corner. You're saying Jeff Gladney's the number 2 corner?
On my board, yeah, he's my corner too.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, our boards are different. He's number 4 on mine.
Like I said, it's all really close.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No,
it's Jeff. It's Aduka, then everybody else is just below Jeff Aduka.
Yeah, I had Jeff Okudah, C.J. Henderson, Trayvon Diggs, and Jeff Gladney. I think any single one of them, if the Cowboys kept a 46 or a 4-3 defense, I think that any one of those would be just fine. So
I mean, it works either way. I'm just going off what I feel.
I hear you.
Like I said, I'm not an expert in scouting corners, or if I was,
what the hell are you talking about? Dude, I'm putting in your resume right now to like 32 different teams. What the fuck?
Oh, dude, you should. I can't wait to get so many emails back.
No, you have an interview with the Dolphins like tomorrow, bro. I need you to get ready.
Oh, dude, I do. Then I'm gonna sabotage and trade 25 draft picks for the Bengals.
Make sure you got that big ass earring in your headshot.
Fuck you.
Fucking earring dangling off.
Now,
where?
On your right ear.
It's not that big.
In the chat, Shadow Falcon said Mike Nolan, who's our new D coordinator, he likes to run man a lot. So we did run a lot of zone with Rod Marinelli and Chris Richard.
Maybe Henderson might be your guy, but like I said,
I haven't looked into Mike Nolan's defense that much. So
I forgot you guys hired Mike Nolan.
Yeah. A lot of these guys are.
We got a lot of
awfully comparable.
Ghost Getter wants to know: could you guys see Derek Brown falling in the draft?
No, absolutely not.
No, he's gonna go.
If there was such thing as a sure thing, Derek Brown would be a sure thing. In my mind, he's got the least amount of risk in this draft.
Really?
100%. I think Derek Brown is.
He's not going to drop, but I mean, there are players out there that really hold up to their value.
He's not a sure thing, but he's damn near close to a sure thing.
Yeah.
Derek Brown's my guy. I would take Derek Brown over Chase Young. I would take Isaiah Simmons. Listen, I'm about to get fucking spicy up in this bitch. I would take Isaiah Simmons over Chase Young. If we're just talking defense, I'm taking Simmons and Brown over Chase Young.
I could see Simmons, but I don't know, man. Chase Young is so good.
But listen, like good defensive ends come out every year. Like Nick Bosa just came out last year.
True.
Joey Bosa,
2 years before.
Epinesa for a while was pretty highly rated. The Penn State guy, his name fucking escapes me for whatever reason. Uter Gross Matos, whatever it is. But like defensive ends aren't exactly, a rare breed. There's tons of good defensive ends that come out every year. There's not too many elite game-changing defensive tackles that come out every year. And that's what Derek Brown is. And Isaiah Simmons is just nutty. That's what it comes down to. Isaiah Simmons is wild.
JDM, I don't know if the Vikings are going to switch to 3-4 because Zimmer kind of said that he didn't want to switch to 3-4 since they didn't plan it through free agency and into the draft already. So I don't think Zimmer wants to. So I don't think we're going to.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird to mix it up now at this point.
Yeah.
Nick Howard says he wants to know the name of your dealer, Beat Money.
Oh, Nick. I do sell drugs, Nick. Just hit me up.
His dealer's name is Skyline Chili.
Dude, I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. I don't even like Skyline chili. I don't like Gold Star chili.
Skyline. I don't know why. I don't even know why it's still open.
Because people here in Cincinnati eat that shit up. Nick, what do you need? You need meth, coke, heroin, pills, shrooms.
Drugs are bad for your children.
Yeah, don't listen to this dude over here.
I forgot. Yep. Remember, kids, hugs, not drugs.
Josh Jr., cover your ears.
Shit, Josh Jr., I've never done a single drug in my life. I am a very good, humble man. I'm a good person. I've never touched anything illegal in my life.
I think Cincinnati couldn't get enough of Skyline Chili, Marvin Lewis, and Andy Dalton, and y'all cut one of those already.
Well, the second one, the second one's also been cut, or is in the process of being cut. And Skyline, well, that's just a Cincinnati thing because you're racist, and the Greeks brought that over. Craig hates Greek people.
What the fuck is Skyline?
It's like Skyline is our dish, right? It's chili.
Gas station chili.
It's like no, it's not gas station chili. It's like a chili meat sauce, and they put it over spaghetti. They put it over spaghetti.
They put chili over spaghetti?
Yeah.
Why would you ruin good chili?
Josh is done. He's done with
Fuck you.
He lost the mass spaghetti.
Fuck Cincinnati.
And then they top it with a giant mound of cheese.
You gonna throw chili on spaghetti? I know Sean wouldn't even eat that, right?
I don't know,
man. I'm good too.
I don't know.
What?
I'll try it.
Chili on spaghetti?
I don't like it. I don't
Ricardo?
And I love chili.
You're not having that shit either. Fuck that.
I'll give it a shot.
I've been hanging outside of Sean's window. I know he'll try anything once.
Craig, you signed the NDA. Shut up.
Whoa, what's going on at that house, Sean? You need to tell us something, Sean?
You'll never know.
I don't think I want to know at this rate. I think I'm
Craig, can you confirm that Sean likes feet?
No,
Can I confirm? No, dude, he fucking hates feet. And I can't even joke about that.
I hate feet.
Like I remember,
Sean, dude, I hate feet too. So much.
What was it? I remember you stayed at mine and our friend Sergey's apartment for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
you like Sergey's feet, didn't you, Sean?
A 15-minute rant, dude. It was the funniest damn thing ever. I'd never seen something so like you would have swore he was about to go slaughter people.
I was. And cut off all their goddamn feet.
Sean, relax.
You gonna keep them?
Not that serious, bro.
Fuck no.
Gonna keep them?
That's all they're gonna find of them is their feet.
Justin Palsma, I don't think
feet on the deep web.
I don't think Okuda's falling anywhere where we're gonna be able to get him at all.
No, Okuda's gonna be going.
Yeah, we're not.
I don't think he's going 3.
Anybody he falls to, they're gonna want him anyway. So
where do y'all think Okuda's gonna fall to? What position?
I think he's going 3.
Going 3? Who's 3?
I think the Lions will take him unless somebody sucks off and goes up and gets Tua.
Oh
yeah.
Would the Lions pass up on an Isaiah Simmons or something right there?
Yes, because they don't have any corners anymore.
Yeah, and they signed a couple linebackers this offseason.
Yeah, they traded Darius Slay to the Eagles.
Yeah.
That's true.
And Jeff Friaduka goes so hard. That's my boy.
But
top 5 player in the class.
If Lions don't snag him, he's not going anywhere until the Panthers. So
yeah, he'll fall.
Who
No,
are you talking about?
Some team will come get him.
Wait, who are you talking about?
You look at
Jeff Friaduka.
Okuda.
Look at the Giants. The Giants. So they have an overwhelming wide receiver need. And offensive line need. You look at the Dolphins, they just got Byron Jones. You look at the Chargers, they still have Casey Hayward.
Mm-hmm.
And then
and Desmond King.
Yeah, and then comes in the Panthers, and that's where it's at.
Yeah.
I think the Giants will go Isaiah Simmons if he's
there. I think they're gonna go Simmons too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, just because they passed up on Josh Allen last year. I don't think they could pass.
I hear the Detroit Lions are gonna trade out of
they've been looking at it.
And I think whoever trades up to that is probably going to take Isaiah Simmons.
Oh, not a quarterback? I think it'd be for a quarterback.
Well, who's gonna trade up for a quarterback right there?
Could be teams.
Miami, Oakland.
Miami's 2 spots down.
Miami, LA, Chargers.
I don't think Oakland is going to go quarterback this year.
Because who else has drafted a quarterback?
Maybe
I just see Miami.
Patriots have
maybe the Chargers.
the Chargers and the Dolphins are the only ones
I could see Oakland.
Jaguars, maybe? I don't know. I don't see it.
I'm telling you, I could see Oakland coming up to get a quarterback.
I don't know.
Oh, that would drive Raider fans.
I wouldn't trade up to get any of those other quarterbacks outside.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I was about to say, I got the Raiders taking Tua.
You get the Raiders taking Tua at 12?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Fuck.
Damn. Tua falling?
Well, Tua's medicals are pretty bad.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is his medicals.
I wouldn't take Tua at 12.
I wouldn't either.
Fuck no.
A lot of people thinking Tua's going to go 5 with the Dolphins still.
No.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter, man. The Bengals are getting the best quarterback in the draft, so I'm chilling.
So I don't know. The quarterback situation is always such a puzzle to me. Like,
if y'all go Justin Herbert, I'm a shit through my dick,
man. Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig shits through his dick.
Somebody clip that without the context. Somebody clip that right now with no context.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lurk the shit out of you, find out where you live, and come laugh on your front fucking.
God damn.
And then I'll probably shoot you to get off my lawn because we have stand my ground laws.
Then he's gonna ask you to stay in your garage.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in my garage and keep the car running.
And that's called murder.
It's called legally
he
broke and entered in my garage, and he just happened to get caught in the crosshairs. We're gonna call it a suicide.
Chris Redmond, the predicted pick on NFL.com is SportsFury YT20.
Doesn't matter. You're gonna lose to the king
now
of the SportsFury draft community, and that's B Money.
Josh, did we read this Arturo donation?
Shit, I didn't see it.
Okay, it's a question for Craig actually. Okay. Arturo with $2 says, "What is Craig's top 5 quarterbacks and opinions on Jordan Love?" Craig,
obviously Burrow's number 1. I'm actually going to take Herbert at number 2.
There's Jordan Love, Jacob Eason, Tua, Jake Fromm, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, no, so damn, I'm not Jake Fromm. I fucking hate Jake Fromm.
Listen, basically, there's 3 quarterbacks in this class. Yeah. Everybody else sucks. It's Burrow, Tua, Herbert. Everybody else can just suck a dick. They all suck.
I do like Jordan Love. I do like Jordan. Jordan Love is he's a Josh Allen prospect. He went to a really low school. He did a lot with what he had. He didn't really have a whole lot. I actually like him a lot.
I'd rather watch.
So yeah,
I'd rather watch Roach play basketball.
Maybe that's why B Money doesn't like Jordan Love, because he hates Josh Allen with a passion. So.
Listen, you know why I hate Jordan Love? Do you want to be honest with you?
Because you're a hater.
No, let me explain. Jordan Love has no talent other than a strong arm. It is so fucking abysmal to watch this guy play football. It hurt my eyeballs to scout him. I watched like 5 games on Jordan Love and literally had to have a drink afterwards. It was so brutal.
But you know what?
I've never seen
What? I want to counter that, because you know what? Coming from Patrick Mahomes, he said his very first year in the NFL, he didn't even know how to read a defense. He didn't know how to read a defense until this past
Alpha
season.
Evie.
So
yeah, but Mahomes
he was just pretty much a strong arm. It was just a strong arm, but look where coaching can take you. If you have the talents and the tools, if you can get in the right coaching, you can go places.
I think New England would be a good fit for him.
Mahomes' mechanics were bad, but they were not as bad as Jordan Love's mechanics. Jordan Love needs 2 years before he should even step on a football field in any regular season game. He needs at least 2 years. And I just don't feel comfortable running that big of a risk that high of a draft pick. Does Jordan Love have some raw talent? Absolutely. But I just don't know if it's enough to warrant where he's going to go, because the film is really, really, really bad. And a strong arm only carries you so far.
Would you say QC?
Because basically, by that same estimation, any quarterback that has a strong arm and bad mechanics can be Mahomes, by your argument. And that's just not the case.
No, I'm just throwing that out there.
There's other tools.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that come into the NFL that if they get the right coaching, they can develop. And look how great Patrick Mahomes looked in his very first year without even knowing how to read a defense.
Yep.
I was about to say, I mean, I'm fully on board with Sean on this one.
But Mahomes is a generational talent.
If you can't read defenses, you're not a generational talent. But he became that now.
Because he sat for a year. But he was not as far behind the 8 ball as Jordan Love currently is behind the 8 ball. Jordan Love is really, really behind. And he doesn't even have Mahomes-like traits. I would compare Love to those 2 years where Kaepernick was relevant in football. Those 2 peak Kaepernick years is about where I would.
All right, Craig. Thank you so much for joining us, Craig.
Later, Craig.
Damn, he did.
Have a good night, Craig.
Leave that garage, bro.
Yeah.
Stay in the garage, motherfucker.
Spit shine that motherfucker.
Oh, take a shot and leave.
Yeah, but Jordan Love is roughly peak Colin Kaepernick. Is about his max potential.
But peak Colin Kaepernick was really good.
He was, but that's I just don't trust Love. I just have a hard time getting behind Jordan Love.
Well, you don't trust Josh Allen, and look, he carried his team to the playoffs.
His defense carried him to the playoffs, absolutely.
And he hurled his way there too.
I still don't like Josh Allen. Until Josh Allen completes 60. SPORTSFURY
YT
20. Well, YT 20.
I just love the Trigger B Money bringing up Josh Allen. I just love it.
Not even triggered.
We got a $2 donation from Donnie Couch. Says B Money. Who should the Chiefs take? I like Bond.
I'm gonna give me another drink.
God. Just depends on how the board falls. I think Bond is an excellent pick because the Chiefs have Zach Bond from Wisconsin. He's one of these like hybrid edge rusher linebackers. I think he'd be a good fit. The Chiefs have no linebackers at all. Like, can you seriously name one linebacker on the Chiefs roster right now?
Terrell Suggs. If he's even on the roster anymore.
I don't think he is.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't.
If someone like Kenneth Murray,
Anthony Hitchens, there we go. That's one.
If Kenneth Murray falls to you, or Patrick Queen falls, those are good options. Bond's a good option. I hear a lot of rumors of a running back. I don't know how viable that really is, but I think Bond would be a good pick, especially because he's super versatile. He can play off the edge. He's kind of one of those 3-4 edges. He can rush the passer. He can drop into coverage. He's super athletic. He kind of gives me shades of a Kyle Van Noy with a bit better pass rushing.
That's what Alpha Evie just said. It's another Kyle Van Noy.
See, me and Alpha think alike. You should get Alpha on this call. So,
Herbert has the biggest bust potential. I disagree. Go Skittle. I'm a big fan of Justin Herbert.
Oh.
I disagree. I think Sir would disagree with you on that too. Go Skittle. Just saying.
Grab me a beer. Oh, everyone's leaving. Roger, take over.
Yeah, goddamn, nobody's here now.
I want the Vikings to get Trent Williams, but I don't want to give up Anthony Harris to get him,
I forgot about Anthony Harris. I know you guys are rumored to trade him.
What should we talk about with Josh and Sean away?
I mean, I would give up Anthony Harris in a deal involving Trent Williams, but
how bad is
our secondary is already hurting.
Because I say, how bad is Trey Waynes?
He's not bad. He's physical. He's a good tackler. He's just and I think he's out of this phase, but he used to draw a lot of penalties. So many penalties, So
yeah, we paid Trey Waynes.
Dorset says,
I think it's gonna work out for you guys, honestly. My bad.
Oh no, my bad. No, Dorset was like, who's y'all's dark horse in the draft? Someone that's under the radar but could break out.
That's a good person for B.
I'm gonna guess this is on me. Amig Robertson from Louisiana Tech. That's my guy. That is my boy. The only reason he's a corner. The only reason people do not like this guy is he's super undersized. He's short. He's 5'8". But he's got everything you look for. He's got good ball skills. He's got solid movement in his hips. He's so good in pass coverage. He has a knack for the football, and he doesn't play scared. He's a gritty tackler. Even being 5'8", I've seen him jump up with Colin Johnson, who's 6'5". The only reason people don't like him is because he's short, and that's not fair to him. He's a gritty dog. He's a dog. He's a player, and he is going to make some noise this year. I promise you that.
All those racist pieces now. Jesus.
It's going to be so great when on Baker Mayfield's first pass this season, Amik Robertson picks him off and takes it to the house on Baker's first pass of the season.
Boom.
Ooh.
Boom, boom, bow.
Okay.
Just taking a shot at Nick there.
So Brunel Jacobs has a question for Sir Cardinal and Rocha. He says, if we trade down from 31 and into the early second round, would you guys draft Delpit if he's available?
Yes.
Ooh.
He's a safety, right?
Yeah.
Straight
Although
from LSU.
Yeah, I remember doing that stream with Roach, and I saw him, and that guy was everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a good
Problem
player.
is we have now Jimmy Ward locked up for a little bit. Jaquaski Tart is one of the most underrated safeties in the league, and he's still very young. And we got a couple young safeties like Tajarius Moore. So, I mean, I don't know how Ground Pit would fit on our team just because safety is not really a need for us. But yeah, I like Delpit though.
Fucking tackle.
What?
Delpit can't fucking tackle to save his life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got. Well, I don't think we need Delpit at all. I think that would be just more of a best available if we. Yeah, so I wouldn't want Delpit just because our safeties are locked up and young still.
Yes, mofo. Watch out for Winfield Jr.
You know, I was actually looking.
Who's that?
Winfield Jr.
Antoine Winfield Jr.
Yeah, he's a safety out of Minnesota.
Yeah.
He apparently he had 7 picks this last season, and he's been his combine. I was looking over a little bit of it today, and they're talking about his combine put him up, man.
He's got a reason to come to Minnesota.
Yeah,
like his daddy.
Yeah, but yeah, I like Winfield Jr. A lot of people thought Dallas might go after him in the second round if he's available.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Niners re-signed Jason Verrett to a 1-year deal today. I was
really like Jeremy Chin out of Southern Illinois, I believe. That's where he goes.
Jeremy Chin.
Yeah, Jeremy Chin is one of those hybrid guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's a linebacker safety. He kind of gives me like a knockoff Isaiah Simmons vibe. Super versatile, great ball skills. He's athletic. He covers well. And he can fucking tackle. Holy shit. What else? What more else do you want?
Yeah. I don't know where to see, man. I feel like how many safeties do you see going first round? Because when I was looking at it,
not too many.
I only saw maybe one. And that's McKinney, right?
Mm-hmm.
From Alabama. I don't really see a lot of other
that's
safeties.
That's the only
going.
safety I think goes round 1 if that.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting.
No, but Jeremy Chin is super athletic.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was the most athletic safety in the draft.
All I know is I just want playmakers. I want guys that are going to get the ball. I'm tired of going after these guys that can do this and do that. I just want playmakers.
Let's listen to this. Jeremy Chin. So there's this dude on Twitter. His name is Math Bomb, and he created a formula that grades how athletic you are relative to your position, right? So it takes the history of every a huge collection of every 40-yard dash time, every vertical jump, so on and so forth from that position, right? Jeremy Chin scored a 10 out of 10 on the athletic score.
10 out of 10?
Yeah, so he's literally the most athletic. Oh, really? Before you hurt your ankle?
Yeah, before the ankle.
But that's the most athletic you can get that we have based on information relative to your position.
Mm-hmm. Now, Alpha Evie had a question. It says, what do you guys think of Ashton Davis?
Not a big Ashton Davis guy. But there's a lot of people who really like Ashton Davis. I saw somebody mock him as the 3rd best player in the draft.
Third in the draft?
In the whole draft.
The 3rd best safety.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of people who really like Ashton Davis.
Whoa. I don't know.
What about you, Alpha?
Davis,
what do you think?
Davis is my safety 5, and he'll probably come in around my 65th best player.
What are you drinking over there, QC?
What's up?
What are you drinking over there?
Hennessy and apple juice.
Hennessy and apple juice. Nice.
He's drinking his Vikings tears after they got swept.
We
I'm
beat you though, didn't
probably going to drop it. It's hot.
They did, though. Just like we did.
Just like we're going to do.
I know y'all ain't gonna do shit now that we got rid of that fucking clapper.
Wait, did you guys beat anybody in the North? You guys beat the Lions, though, right?
Yeah, we beat.
Yeah,
the
they
Lions.
beat the Lions.
Okay.
That doesn't really count.
Shut the fuck up, Roach.
I'm probably going to drop my top 150 players tomorrow.
Okay. Top 150 tomorrow.
But I do want to bring this up because I saw someone bring this up. Jeff Gladney, the corner you were saying, B-Money, he's 23 years old. He's a little older.
23 going into this draft?
23. He'll be 24 in December. That's kind of old. Like I know
That's old,
typically
Old
you're looking
man.
at 21-year-olds. You know, I know there's only 2 years, but
He's gonna be 24 within the season.
yes. So that has to be something that teams are going to be looking at. Like,
Definitely, but age to me is not like a big factor unless it is like a giant discrepancy. Like Brandon Whedon was like 29.
Oh
I was just about to bring him up.
that was so stupid.
Yeah.
I mean that's
Fucking
peak Browns
Browns.
for you. I mean the Browns may be the worst.
The Browns
The
are
worst team in
desperate. Let's
history.
get real here.
Worst team in history at drafting. They're a clusterfuck. But
At 1984, what's up, bro?
injury, I mean not injuries, but age to me is only a factor if it's like a significant outlier, or like if it's gonna like hurt your career. Like if you're a running back and you come out at 24, that's no bueno. That's not good.
Right.
But corners can usually hang around for a while. Quarterbacks hang around for a while.
Mhm.
So offensive tackles. So it's not really, a huge deal in my mind. Like if it was like 26, okay, I'll concede that. But age to me in that instance does not matter.
Now I want to ask you because he played for TCU. He was in the Big 12. He faced CeeDee Lamb, right? How do you fare against him?
I would have to pull up my notes.
That's a question. I have to go look at that because you brought up Jeff Gladney, right? Because I want Dallas to go after corner. You know, I was thinking C.J. Henderson. Because I've heard a lot of good things from him. He played in the SEC, which is a damn good conference. So I know Big 12
I think
is kind of not that great anymore. The only good team is OU, pretty much.
But they got some ballers on offense. They got some nice weapons. You know, just you go on before the draft and look up some film. I'll have to look up what games they watched. I don't have my report on him like pulled up or anything. But
by the way, Howard is drinking some Tiger Blood like Charlie Sheen and Carol Baskins.
Interesting.
But I will check for you what games they're on YouTube.
Here's to that.
Okay. But by the way, guys, if you guys are interested in B Money's top 150, he's dropping that here soon. B Money, when you get a chance, if you want to type your name in the chat, you guys can go click on his name and go subscribe to him. Go check that out.
Yeah.
I don't think you can anymore.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, you can't do that no more?
You
No.
can't do it anymore. It's stupid.
It's a
man.
hot take sports.
Well, you guys are mods. One of the mods, can you guys drop the link to B Money's channel, please?
Wait, what? You can't do that?
No.
Stupid, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't
Actually,
know that.
I like that though.
It's Ricardo. You said for you they took away the classic studio, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they took away mine too.
nervous.
That was tragic. That was a big mistake.
Yeah, I hate the new look. It's just
I don't even know how to go live anymore for that. So
Yeah, you have to go kind of schedule it somewhere.
I don't want to do that.
I remember me and Josh were playing around with it, and you have to schedule it. It's so
Stupid, bro.
If I were you, Sean, I would watch
Thank you, guys.
Gladney versus Baylor and Gladney versus Texas. Because the only one that's on there is the second half against Oklahoma.
Okay.
And usually with corners, I only watch 3 to 4 games, just depending on what I can find. Because some conferences are a bunch of fucking
check it out.
cunts.
I just want to see what he did against CD because CD was the best receiver. Him and Judy.
The Oklahoma game is on there. The second half to it is.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. All right, can you send us it on Twitter? You want if you have it? You already have it up? Anyways,
I want to say thank you guys for tuning in here. We got 147 in the chat right now. If you guys haven't done so, hit that like button. And just want to thank our guests again for joining us. Once again, B Money is dropping that video, top 150. So go check that out. Please go subscribe to Sir Cardinal, Rocha. Go check out QC. Yeah. QC, he posts videos, and
QC drops some fucking fire diss tracks.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Against his own team.
Against his own team.
Yeah. QC is a very bring that up. QC is a very talented man.
All right, Sean, I sent it to you on Twitter.
Perfect.
He makes great music, and also if you go follow him on QC92.
In fact, one time I did in fact have sex with a girl with QC's diss track playing in the background. It was successful. Just thought I would share that.
All right.
Alrighty
no comment. No comment.
Nick Howard says, "B Money, what do you got? A vending machine by you? How are you gonna make weight eating that shit?" I don't know about a vending machine, but I want to know what's up with his fucking closet door there. It looks like it's broken.
It's not even. Yeah, it doesn't even look like
it's punched it.
It is. I punched it too often.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on right there.
I punched it too hard and it
completely
came off the railing.
Holy shit! God damn.
I mean, this one has holes in it.
What made you punch it? Do you remember?
Probably some of the Bengals.
Oh my God! He just pulled another door.
Yeah, he pulled these.
He's going through doors now. He's got
like 10 of them there.
Goodness
probably.
Gracious.
I have 2.
I think he makes his mom stay in there. I thought he was yelling into that direction earlier.
I got some holes there.
That's
Jesus.
What the fuck? Man,
holy shit, bro.
If I put a hole in something like that, I'd get beat.
That's going to be Nick Howard's face in a minute.
Little
elbow, I'm going to break Nick's face, bro.
That's tough.
I'm going to hurt Nick.
Nick will have something to say about that.
Now we do have
rages.
Nick, you need to get in here, bro.
We do have a $2 donation from Michael Sex Jr. Says, I want Queen at 24 or Murray.
For the Saints? He's a Saints fan, right?
Yeah, he is a Saints fan. Patrick Queen is at linebacker. And then who? He said Murray?
He is.
Kenneth Murray?
Murray's Kenneth Murray from Oklahoma.
He's the linebacker from
Oklahoma.
I've started to come around on Kenneth Murray. Not Kenneth Murray, but Patrick Queen a little bit.
Yeah.
My favorite linebacker is Hakeem Davis-Gaither from
Do you have
Appalachian
a quilt?
State. What'd you say, bro?
Do you have a quilt on you?
I was just gonna say, I was like,
No.
Why are you smiling? Why are you grinning like that? I think he does.
Oh, I've got a blanket on because it's fucking cold as fuck in this house.
Got busted.
wrapped around his legs. All right.
Yeah, dude, it is so cold in the house.
Josh Green wants to know what jersey this is. This is
come on.
Mike Ditka. This is a throwback.
Ditka.
And he played tight end for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
When was the last time you wore the jersey that I bought you when Drew Lock? When I lost, I bet about Drew Lock.
Oh, I wore it not too long ago the Trubisky jersey. I wore it a lot this past season too.
I forgot what it was.
I love those throwbacks, man. That was awesome of you to get that. That was great.
See, I got a throwback jersey and like the lettering got like washed away in like 2 washes. I was so pissed off.
Damn.
Dude, you washed it like in a washing machine? You gotta take it to a dry cleaner, man. You don't wash your jerseys like that.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
There's not a dry cleaner near me.
Oh.
What?
It's all right.
Dry cleaner.
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. Some dude bought it for me because I beat him in a bet. So.
Friday says normal people have photo albums. B Money has a door album.
Door album.
This is week 1. This is week 3.
This is gonna be Nick's face. That's gonna be Nick's liver.
Damn, Nick.
He's like, this is when the Bengals lost to the 49ers, and I knew I had to hear Roach's loud ass mouth.
I'm gonna hurt you, Nick. It's gonna be painful for you, Nick.
I thought he dropped something. Goodness gracious.
When my elbow connects with your jaw and your lights go out.
Wow.
Damn.
It's gonna be really rough on you, Nick.
I do want to ask.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I do want to ask because I haven't heard a lot of people talk about any tight ends in the first round. Is this just not a good tight end draft or what?
It's not. It's not.
Apparently not.
There's no like elite tight end prospect. The only elite tight end prospect that Baby Gronk didn't declare. He's a fucker. But like, there's a couple of like good guys like Cole Kmet, Harrison Bryant, fucking that Washington guy. I don't know Harrison
Hunter Bryant.
Hunter Bryant. I like Josiah Dwyer from UC. Adam fucking I can't say his last name, but the tight end from Dayton's pretty good.
What about Thaddeus Moss? No one's talking about.
I was just gonna say, what about Moss?
I haven't gotten around to watching a ton of Moss. I know he's got good hands and he runs like clean routes, but I don't know what the general consensus is. I think a lot of it has to do like analytically, because the analytics go in heavy with the draft for a lot of people. I think he's older too, because I've only watched like one game on Moss because I didn't really scout tight ends this year. So I really don't know what the deal is with Moss.
Oh, are you drinking out of a standard issue Army 1960s coffee cup? What the tin? The fuck is that?
That's that Alcatraz cup.
Alcatraz.
Okay.
Alcatraz.
That's what the prisoners would have.
That's what these are the exact cups that they would have for you would
That
get
makes
one
sense
cup.
now.
Listen,
It does look like that.
his name's Adam Trotman. I'm sorry, like I've been
What you
scouting
drinking?
so long that it's
I'm just
all
drinking
kind of run
Coke.
together. But
Ghost
Actually,
says,
It keeps the shit cold though, man.
Yeah,
They
it's
were not
roasted.
lying. Holy
Yeah.
fuck,
Yeah.
it's
I've
cold.
only
hot,
scouted
right?
like 4.
Mhm.
I've only scouted like 4 tight ends this year. I didn't get into tight ends this year because we didn't need them, and there was no tight end that was like I have to see, so I kind of laid off tight ends this year.
so Ghost Skittle says this in the chat, and I kind of agree with him. Can we stop calling these tight ends that are coming into the league baby Gronk?
Seriously. I don't think there's ever going to be another Gronk.
No, because you don't know Pat Firemouth. Until you shut the fuck up and go watch him, little bitch, go Skittle. Don't talk to me. Pat Firemouth is going to be the next Gronk.
How that goes?
No, listen,
damn.
Ghost Skittle pisses me off. He acts
Why?
like he fucking knows. And
It shows.
He acts like he
Shit.
knows shit. And Ghost Skittle, there's been a lot of things Ghost pissed me off with lately. One, the entire last offseason, he called the Browns the next dynasty and sucked the Browns' dick the entire offseason. And he refused
A lot of
to
people
accept the. Yeah, but listen, but those people said, "Hey, I was wrong." Ghost won't admit it, and he refused to accept any reality that Tom Brady would leave New England. I told him
That's
for
true.
weeks,
I remember that.
That
you
is
have to accept the fact that there is a real chance Tom Brady will not come back. You have to accept it. He said, "No, man, there's no chance he's gonna come back." I said, "Listen, there's always the chance he won't. There's a reason the contract was the way that it was, and he refused to accept any reality in his tiny little fucking pea brain that he would have come back. And guess what, motherfucker? He didn't come back.
I will say
Damn.
this.
Enjoy Jared Stidham.
What I feel bad. I feel bad for Ghost
Enjoy
Skittle.
Jared Stidham, you fucker.
I feel bad for Ghost Skittle because when Tom Brady went on Howard Stern show or whatever, and he like revealed everything, he said he already knew. When all these fans are like, because remember he when he renegotiated his contract and pretty much made it a 1-year deal, in that he could not be franchise tagged. Everybody started speculating, oh, he's probably gonna leave, and even when he sold his house and all that shit, and all the Patriots fans are so like, they didn't want to accept it, kind of like Ghost Skittle. There's a lot of fans, which I don't blame them, but like when he came out and said that, oh yeah, I already knew I was gone. I'm like, damn, like imagine that. You were hoping and praying, and you knew at that point, you knew after all that time there was no chance he'd come back. Like that.
Also, my issue is I hate bandwagon fans, and I feel like Ghost the bandwagon fan. There's just no way that you just have to support. Listen, every team that Ghost supports, every team that Ghost supports is the best, one of the best teams in their respective sport. How are you a Yankees fan, a Lakers fan, a Patriots fan, and a Duke fan? How are you all these power school fans out of the fucking blue?
I see Rocha shaking his head agreeing. What you think, Roach?
Nah, I've called him out for being a bandwagon plenty times.
Oh, Skittle? You have?
I think there's some truth to that.
Whoa!
At least Rocha,
truth coming out tonight.
Now, this is the thing.
Listen, hold on real quick. What I respect about Rocha is that at least Rocha will be a man and admit, hey, I wasn't always a Warriors fan. I was a Kings fan. At least Rocha will be a man with have some balls and admit that he was a fan of another team and just not suddenly say, "Oh, I'm a fan of every dynasty in all sports." Like it doesn't make any sense to me how you're a fan of all these super dynasty teams. It doesn't happen unless you're a bandwagon once they win a championship.
They go coast to coast.
This is the thing, okay? I think me and QC were actually talking about this earlier when we were playing Warzone. Now, when he was growing up, and say his parents weren't really into sports, and he just started watching these sports, and these are the best teams, I'm not going to call him a bandwagon at the point. You're trying to find a team that you like, and there's a lot of people that fall in love with teams because they're pretty much the best teams.
But isn't that bandwagon though?
You're bandwagon just
when
I'm talking about that's. I feel like more bandwagon is like saying I'm a this fan, and then this team's really good. Okay, I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon.
I just brought up that I didn't.
But what if you're just getting into a sport and you never liked it?
They were never previously a fan of any team.
Never previously a fan.
You're influenced by the good players.
I've got some more ammo that I can shoot tonight. So
I respect that more than people switching teams or anything like that.
Because Josh, Bone, our good friend, he grew up, and the guy that was great was the guy that you loved, Brett Favre. He became a Packer fan because when he started watching football.
And I said to myself, if my dad wasn't from the Chicagoland area and I didn't grow up watching Chicago sports and I was having to choose a team on my own, my favorite player growing up was watching Brett Favre. He was just fantastic. He was fun to watch.
Yeah.
He was amazing. I probably would have ended up maybe being a Packer fan or a Raider fan.
I never saw Goat Skittle say anything about the Lakers a couple years ago before.
Don't ever admit that again.
Admit what?
He never had anything about the Lakers until LeBron James came in. Listen, I've got some more ammo that I can shoot tonight. But
I don't know the whole situation of his, when he was coming up and or whatever. I'm just saying. I can understand if that was the case, though, if it happened the way I just announced it.
I'm just thankful things turned out the way they did for Josh.
Yes.
I like Josh the Bears
fan. You know who
fan.
else is a bandwagon in the Mod Squad chat?
Yeah, imagine me wearing the green and gold right now.
That would be weird.
Sure you would have never
subscribed. I'd have never subscribed.
Listen, I've got some more ammo that I want to shoot. Rob is a bandwagon fan, 100%. 100% of the bandwagon fan. Rob the gamer? 100%.
What makes you say that?
We asked him if he knew some former Seahawks players that any real fan would have known, and he had no idea who they were.
Well, how old is he? How old is Rob the gamer?
He's only
we don't know.
16 or 17.
16, 17? So
did he know Sean Alexander?
I think, right? Or is Gamer older?
I think he wasn't it Steve Largent he didn't know? It was some famous Seahawks player that if you're a Seahawks fan, you should know. He didn't know who he was. He didn't know Sean Alexander. He didn't know a couple of these guys. And
how do you not know Sean Alexander if you're a Seahawks fan?
Right. That's
because he's a bandwagon.
Yes, Pat 1984, go Cowboys, baby. Let's go.
Josh would look good in green and gold. No, I wouldn't have. But you know what would look good in?
Josh,
black and silver. Baby. I've said this before. Growing up, when I would play baseball, I played soccer. A lot of my teams were called the Raiders, and I would wear those Raiders colors and wear the Raiders logo and stuff like that. So, and I always thought they were cool as fuck. So, nah, green and gold. Fuck the green and gold.
Sir, didn't you have a chance to choose between the Niners and the Raiders?
Right? I choose between the Niners and Raiders?
Or didn't you or who were the Niners facing that night?
They were facing the Raiders.
Yeah, weren't you going to choose between those two?
I don't know. The red was just flashy.
Well, thank God you went with the right team.
Yeah, well, the guy right behind me, these guys behind me were lighting it up that night. So I was instantly hooked. So
I couldn't imagine being a fan of a team that likes to leave a city every 10 years or so, 20 years.
What about you, Sean? What made you a Cowboys
Fuck you, Rocha.
What made me a Cowboys fan?
Nothing against you, Josh. You're a Bears fan.
So obviously I grew up in the Dallas area. I was born in San Antonio, but I moved to Dallas when I was 2, and I pretty much grew up in Dallas. Now my dad was never really much into sports, but he would watch football with his friends and Super Bowl and stuff like that. But it was mainly my my stepdad at the time when I was growing up in those years when you're really getting into sports. He was a diehard Cowboy fan, and so me and him, we'd watch the games and play Madden together and shit like that. And he was the one that got me into it. And my mom and them, my mom was not really. She was a Cowboy fan, but she was one of those just casual. She never really watched the games or.
Right.
So it's just me growing up in Dallas and my stepdad. Honestly, I'll give him all the credit.
What about you, QC?
What's up?
The hell was that?
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Put your vibrator away.
E-money's a
My mic came unplugged. My mic's unplugged like 4 times tonight. But how did you become a Vikings fan? What made you a corn-fed boy from Iowa, a Vikings fan?
Well, growing up, from a very young age, like before I was even fucking aware of anything, my grandpa and my dad were heavy into sports. My dad wasn't really, he didn't have a football team to like at the time. He wasn't really like a huge Cardinals fan, even though he was from Phoenix. But my grandpa had me on his lap watching Vikings games since I was a baby. That's my first love in sports, is the Minnesota Vikings. So even though all my other teams are Arizona, Vikings were first. Vikings were always
first love.
Yep.
Do you have a love for the Arizona Cardinals too?
Oh yeah, I have a huge love for the Arizona Cardinals, just for my dad. You know what I mean? Like when they made that Super Bowl run and the Vikings were out of it, I was rocking Cardinals shit for him, and I swear to God, I felt like I wanted to cry for him when they lost that game, because it was so I felt so bad for him.
I did too. I felt bad for Larry.
That was a great Super Bowl.
I wanted
That was a great Super Bowl. Yeah.
That was probably
best game of football I've ever watched.
That game was so great.
Larry, man.
Larry scored that touchdown, and then you're thinking it's over. You're thinking
I thought it was.
When you see him running down the fucking middle of the field, you're like, oh my.
And then Big Ben leading him up the field, and then that fucking touchdown catch.
Crazy.
Bro, but that 100-yard interception.
Yeah.
101
that
by James
is where
Harrison.
it was all downhill. Yeah.
That was. And did you see I forgot who it was. Somebody got in I think Fitz's way on the sideline. I don't know if it was I don't remember who it was, but they could have tackled him. And I think Breston got in. No, I don't know who was on the field at the time.
It looked like someone kind of let up at the end there, because I think they didn't expect him to make it.
Fitz would have got him, because about a third of the way there, Fitz ran into somebody from the sideline that was like trying to see what was going on, and then he almost caught him again at the end. But it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered, man. That shit was craziest game.
Corrupt, do you not know what play we're talking about?
One of the greatest players ever.
I swear to God, if you do not know what we're talking about, you need to be unmodded immediately.
We should have mocked Corrupt the fucking bum anyways.
B-Money airing out, his grievances towards some of the
gracious.
It's all love, man. But sometimes, I'm a straight shooter, man, and I got things to say. I'm gonna say it.
Whoa, crazy dog. He says, I was so close to becoming a Ravens fan when I was growing up.
Holy shit.
You probably should have. Then you wouldn't have to root for the dog shit Browns. You should have became a Ravens fan. It would have saved you 20 years of misery.
Not wrong.
And then you'd actually see your team win Super Bowl.
Now, for those who don't know,
I can talk about that.
I think most of you guys already do, but I made a deal with Eddie. Shout out to Eddie, that I was going to show some love to the Raiders this year. Yep. I was gonna become a fan of the Raiders, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go all out too. So look out for that in the 2020 season.
I guess it's better than.
Hey, can you show my Bengals some love, y'all?
So who wants to show the Bengals love?
Eddie is the one who came up with the deal.
Joe Exotica will show the Bengals some love.
Hell yeah. Y'all gonna show Bengals some love?
I swear to God, Bengals fans like, and I'm gonna call them out, Jazzy and B-Money. Well, not so much by Jazzy might be the most biased fan I've ever known. This dude said they were going to listen last year. He's saying it again.
I was wrong.
Well, I feel like he's very optimistic, and
I feel like it's more being biased, in my opinion.
I think he's being optimistic.
They were saying some crazy shit, bro.
But
I was wrong.
Bengal fans
I overestimated Zach Taylor, and I thought AJ Green would stay healthy. I thought the offense would be efficient. And
you also thought they were going 13-3 last year.
Yeah,
that was jazzy. That was jazzy.
Now that whole situation with AJ Green was fucking weird. They were like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be back after 2 games," and then all of a sudden, once it came to week 2, oh wait, no, 6 games, and then it's like, nah, he might not play for the rest of the season. Like, what the fuck just happened?
I'm cautiously optimistic we can win like 6 games next year.
Me and Josh are kind of pissed off because we did take chances on AJ Green in a couple leagues.
Listen, the only reason I think we can win like 6 games next year is because we lost 8 games that were within 1 score, and we dumped $140 million into our defense. And then you have the hope that AJ Green's healthy. You hope that a second year of a head coach makes a difference, and you hope that Joe Burrow has some rookie magic in him.
We'll see.
Okay, so there's a couple people in the chat calling me out about the Raiders situation that the 49ers play in Santa Clara. San Francisco 49ers have always been in the Bay Area. The Raiders have moved out of Oakland twice now. So there's no argument.
And now out of state.
But, yeah, now they're out of state. 49ers are still in the Bay Area, so there's no argument there. We're
so
still
giving them shit because y'all don't play in San Francisco?
Yeah, but at least we don't leave. At least we don't leave the Bay Area.
This is the thing I want to say because
that's not a fan's fault.
That I would look at it like that's not even
holy fuck QC.
That's sometimes just real estate. That's real estate. Period.
What's up?
Because Dallas, the Cowboys, we don't play in Dallas. They play in Arlington, which is next to Dallas. Why? Because they had great money. Arlington invested in that stadium, and it's in a great location. So there's nothing wrong with it if sometimes it's just the money.
No, I don't blame
put up more money.
I feel bad for Raider fans this time because it's not their fault. It's Oakland. Oakland rejected
Oakland
the Raiders staying there.
Yeah.
But doing the same they lost the Warriors, they lost the Raiders, and they're might be on the verge of losing the A's too here if they don't get another stadium done.
Yeah.
You see, I said I did not know you had your nose pierced.
Yep. I've had it for...
Should we read this donation, Sean?
No, not yet. I was waiting for you.
Read it.
We got a $5 from GGSP. Says, what's up, y'all? Thanks for the Monday night entertainment, as always. For everyone, what's your favorite, most memorable recent NFL moment? Most memorable moment. Recent
this year? Is that recent?
Well, I say, okay.
Last 5 years.
Last 5 years.
Recent.
Let's go 5 years.
Does it have to be your team?
No, just NFL moment. Yeah, it doesn't have to be your team.
Recent, it would probably have to be the Hail Mary that Marcus Peters whiffed on that gave the Vikings the win. I think that, or
I agree.
Or the missed pass interference that had the fucking pet pussy Saints fans crying for the whole offseason. They cried so much they had to get a rule change that didn't even do anything, and their rule change got changed after a year. Those two events probably are the in my mind that stick out the most.
Mine for me is easy. Chicago Cubs winning the World Series.
No, NFL, Josh.
NFL.
Oh, NFL. Fuck. NFL.
Yeah, listen to the fucking question, Josh.
I thought
I'm surprised he didn't go with the NFL moment anyway, but
I'm just fucking Josh. I love you.
But NFL, I mean, yeah, the 2018 season, the Chicago Bears, us beating Green Bay in that second matchup, sweeping the Minnesota Vikings.
Again,
I would say Khalil Mack sacking Aaron Rodgers in that second game in 2018 with his back.
First
back sack. That was
I
fucking.
remember that shit.
Remember? Yeah, me and Sean were watching that game together.
We were streaming that.
And
stream that?
No. You were about falling asleep. You were like, and then I started screaming, "He sacked him with his back! He sacked him with his back!"
Oh yeah, that was
also
crazy.
maybe the Philly specials up there too.
Yeah.
For infamous moments.
But
for
all
me,
sports, all across the board, it's going to be Cubs win the World
The
Series.
Cubs.
For me, it would either be this year's. I know we lost the Super Bowl, but like I've been saying, this was the best Snyder team I've ever watched in my life. And then also recent would be Jimmy G's first home game when we hit a walk-off game-winning field goal against the Titans, because that was the first time I ever saw the 49ers win in person. So that's definitely a special moment up there. So I'm like 1-7 at Niner games.
What about the pick out the stick?
Pick out the stick. That's a great one, but that was more than 5 years ago.
Yeah, but that's an all-time favorite, right?
That game I'll never forget ever. The pick at the stick game was one of my favorite of all time.
Now I will have to say, like, mine would have to be the same thing as Josh. Like a couple of years ago, my Cowboys, when we were one of the best teams, right? A couple of years ago, and
no catch.
No, that was a long time ago.
The 13-3 season.
I'm talking about 2 years ago.
Okay, against when you lost to the Rams.
Yes, when we lost to the Rams, and the reason is because I think that was the first time since we really started streaming that my Cowboys have been like good. And let's get real here. My Cowboys get a lot of shit. I get a lot of shit from all you motherfuckers in the chat And all y'all in some of y'all in here. Okay, Big Money's actually surprisingly the one that doesn't really get shit on my Cowboys too much or give me shit for being a Cowboy fan. But I get a lot of shit.
I'm a
Niner fan. What do you expect?
Well, I'm used to it. I'm used to it though. A lot of people hate the
shit that I give the Cowboys is I'm just fucking sick of seeing the Cowboys. Every time I turn on my goddamn TV during football season, the fucking Cowboys are on.
Why?
That's the only gripe I have. I don't mind the Cowboys. I don't care about the Cowboys.
So I
just don't watch them every week.
That year was great because I was able to kind of like stick it in people's faces that Cowboys were good. And then plus seeing Philly 500 having to shave his goddamn head.
Yes.
So
forgot about that, dude. I totally forgot about that.
Because the reason is because y'all have no idea. Like I was like this, like when he brought up the bet was when we were live. Or in the middle of a video. He did not mention it.
Was not talked about before.
So he put that motherfucker, I love him. He put me on the spot and he did it on purpose because he knew I wouldn't say no on the spot. I was like, and I was thinking the whole time, like, this motherfucker really just made this bet. Like I was like, he didn't even talk to me about it, nothing, and then it backfired.
But you know what though? That's so true what B-Money says. I mean, like I saw that when the Bears faced the Cowboys, right? Last year. I was trying to find any kind of coverage of the game, like, you know, breaking it down, stuff like that, right? And I don't really watch too much of the mainstream sports meetings. I just don't really like it very much, right? But it was a big matchup. It was a primetime game, so I wanted to see what people are thinking about. And all they were talking about was the fucking Cowboys. What did Jerry Jones have for fucking lunch that day? What was they thinking at 2 a.m. the night before? Just nothing but fucking Cowboys, and it pissed me the fuck off. They weren't talking about how the Bears were going to go in that game and kick that fucking ass. That's what they didn't talk about. And you know what's fucking crazy? Even when they were trying to break the game down, they did not break the game down. They would just talk about Cowboys bullshit, just pure bullshit. Nothing about the game itself that was coming up. And that's why I loved it so much. After we kicked their fucking ass, I'm like, fuck all you guys. And you know what? They didn't even give Bears all that much credit after the game. All they talked about was the fucking Cowboys after that. You know why? Not so much because there's a lot of Cowboys fans that want to go in there and just like, ooh, and just jack off to it. But there's also a lot of fucking people who want to watch that shit because they want to fuel their anger for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's the honest truth because there's so many people that hate the Cowboys, right? It's like you love them or you hate them. Like you're either a fan and I don't give a shit. Like I said, I've gotten shit for so many people that are not even divisional rivals. It's crazy. So it's like they will feed that. It gives them numbers. I hate it too, right? I understand why y'all hate them. I'm not gonna dismiss the fact that literally the Cowboys talked about a lot, but it's the numbers. Bringing numbers.
Like I said, I lived in Phoenix when the Cardinals were not a legit NFL team, and there were more Cowboy fans than anything in Arizona. I bet all of Arizona, but in Phoenix, and man, that shit was fucking annoying. I could not stand it. Like through my dad's perspective, if I was just a Vikings fan, I probably wouldn't have gave a fuck. You know what I mean? But Jesus, they had that whole state on lock until the Cardinals got good.
Now, I kind of know how you feel with their Cowboys this year with the Bengals and the constant.
Ricardo, did you give your favorite NFL moment in the last 5 years?
Well, the last 5 years is probably the Minneapolis Miracle was pretty awesome. But my favorite is back in '98 when Steve Young led the 49ers down the field against the Packers. Terrell Owens catch.
That was awesome.
That was one of my
Green
favorites.
Bay. That was great.
Exactly. Fuck Green Bay. Yeah. And fuck the Dodgers, right, Rocha?
Fuck the Dodgers.
That's a good one, though, Sir Cardinal. That Minneapolis Miracle. That one transcends, the rivalry between, us Bears fans that we have for the Minnesota Vikings. Like, I wasn't even thinking about the rivalry or anything. When that play happened, me and Sean lost our shit. That was just amazing.
Crazy.
Imagine streaming like 10, 15 years ago with the Tennessee and the Buffalo Bills, the Miracle at the end there too.
Yeah.
Could you imagine doing that game now?
Dude, that would have been sick, man.
That would have been crazy.
I probably would have gone through a wall.
Like Blade Man style?
Yeah.
I was at a Vikings bar for the Miracle, man, and I was hugging strangers. I was fucking.
That's how it happens.
I almost fell down into the crowd of people when it happened. I was fucking hugging old ladies and shit. Like it was amazing,
Dude,
man.
that's what I like about sports, though, man. When you
Bring
fans
us together.
it's like it's like you're all y'all known each other for years. Like, oh
It's
my
the
god,
only time where you could just show love to just absolute strangers. Like,
yes,
Yep.
you know,
yeah,
Right.
oh yeah, dude.
Like when the Raptors won the championship, just random high fives from strangers, just hugs.
exactly.
It's just-
You
it
went
was
to that
awesome
parade,
feeling.
right?
Absolutely, just all love, man.
I've
Great.
never been to a championship parade. What was that experience like, man?
It was just crazy. At first, it was only supposed to be a 2-hour parade, but they were so delayed. So many people went. They said it was one of the biggest parades in sports
History,
general history.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's just constant people flocking in, sidewalks packed, me sitting on a freaking rock, just trying to relax my feet. 'Cause I was standing for like hours. Junior was having a blast missing school. So he was on top of a pedestal above me and he was just like rocking out. He enjoyed every second. So I'm glad he got to witness a championship. So, but that was one of the biggest things for me is watching that NBA parade. I've never been to one. I've been to hockey, but that's about it. So
I so badly wanted to go to the Cubs parade.
That was me. Like,
able to go to that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't go to any of the 3 World for the Giants or the Warriors. I tried to get my dad the 2010 one when we won the first time ever. I had to go to school the day of the parade. I tried to convince my dad to go so bad, but he didn't let me.
Oh, if it was my dad, if I was in school, he would have said, "No, you're not going to school.
Yeah.
We're going to the fucking parade."
Yeah,
Like that's how diehard we are, you know.
that's
I
how
love
I
the
was with
Phoenix
Junior.
when,
Like, you're missing
yeah,
school. You're missing school, but he's like, okay.
Because this doesn't come around often, you know.
So
Nope.
Okay, I got a question for Sir Cardinal. You've seen all 4 of your professional teams win.
yes,
Which one meant the most to you of the
first
4?
NHL Stanley Cup in 1984.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
1984. I was wow.
I'm an old man.
I was little baby Josh.
Little baby Josh.
Fucking boring,
JDM wants
dude.
to know who's everybody's biggest rival outside of your division.
Outside
Cowboys.
of our division.
Probably the
Cowboys.
49ers, man.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because we beat you what twice?
Twice.
For the NFL.
Otherwise, we don't have no real beef with any team.
Although
I'd say right now,
I would say Packers instead of Cowboys. We face the Packers almost every single fucking year. So I gotta actually go Packers. I mean,
I'm gonna
I'd
say
say
Cowboys.
for Chicago, I think recently it's the Philadelphia Eagles. There's been a lot of shit talking between the two teams. The Eagles beat us twice. No, actually 3 times. So I would say the Eagles and the Bears have a bit of a rivalry with a lot of shit talking between the two franchises. Tampa Bay, we've outside of the NFC North, we faced them probably the most outside of the division because they used to be in our division. So yeah, I would say the Eagles.
Yeah, I gotta go Packers.
I'm going Saints.
You're in Saints? Oh yeah.
Like I said, I said 49ers because they beat us twice in the Super Bowl, but like I can't think of anybody else that's
I'm
reasonable.
interested in what Sean's gonna say.
Mine's the Packers.
Yeah.
Let's get real here. Like,
I'd say the entire fucking NFL.
that's true.
Cowboys fan.
All the
It's
fans.
fucking NFL.
Fuck teams.
That's
I'm
New
talking about the
England.
fans.
That's New England.
No, it's definitely got to be the Packers because the Dez no catch, the comeback by Aaron Rodgers against Dak and Zeke the first year, or when we almost are
you guys almost
Hail
came
Mary, we came back, tied it, and then Jared Cook obviously.
Yep.
So like we've had some great fucking games against the Packers, and they've had our number. So I would have to say the Packers. So.
Yeah, I got like I said,
Packers, man.
Exactly. Fuck the Packers.
The Niners literally faced the Packers like almost every single year since 2011. I'm tired of facing them. Even though we beat them most of the time, I'm tired of facing them.
Yeah.
Humble flex right there.
Now we do have a couple donations here, Josh.
All right.
Yeah, you got some donations.
$5 from Donnie Couch says my favorite moment is when Vikings Brett Favre threw a touchdown to Greg Lewis against the Niners on Monday Night Football. Such good play. Was that the one in the back of the end zone?
Yeah, well time.
That was Monday Night Football?
I guess I don't remember.
It wasn't it. I thought it was like.
I think it was just a standard Sunday game.
Yeah.
I remember that. There was like 3 seconds left. I was so mad. I remember that game.
I remember that. That was a crazy ass game.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was
2000. I want to say 8.
Brett Favre on that
09.
Minnesota Vikings team. That was crazy to see, man, because
you don't see that.
Him
often.
in a Vikings uniform was crazy enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that Vikings team was really good.
It was Monday night. It was.
I thought they were going to go all the way that year.
Okay.
They
Vikings, that Vikings team, I thought they were going all the way.
They should have if it wasn't for the fucking Saints and their bounty gate.
The bounty gate, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They went and hurt
a lot of
Brett Favre.
penalties in that game too.
Yeah.
But
that game
That's
against the Saints and Vikings is a big reason why the crackback block is now illegal because
that's the only reason
Brett
that
Favre.
I hate Saints fans so much right now is because they want to complain about something that stopped them from getting to the Super Bowl, even though they have a recent Super Bowl. Well, 09 isn't so recent anymore, but
Yo, man, you Vikings and Saints, y'all got some history.
Yeah.
Bro, listen.
You really do.
the gamer's
I
a
fucking-
Seahawks fan. He says Vikings is his out of the division rival, but if it wasn't the Saints, it'd be the Seahawks. But man, it's got to be the Saints.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Saints fans. Just throwing it out there.
Dude, they are.
I've never seen a bigger group of
We've
fucking
talked about this before.
crybabies.
They're very
Yes.
very
Listen, like
Money.
I understand they missed the call, but guess what, motherfucker? You had the ball to start overtime, and guess what? Drew Brees threw a pick. You lost because Brees choked.
Yeah.
Now shut the fuck up. Better
They
call.
had a
And guess
chance
what?
to win.
Some fucking rule was so bad. The NFL ditched it after 1 year. Shut the fuck up and stop complaining. You lose because you can't win in the big moments. Stop blaming the refs. you
They
fucking
lost
cup-
to the 6th seed this
Hey,
year.
fucking
The
man,
6th seed.
You let Kirk Cousins beat you in the playoffs. Kirk
Yes.
Cousins beat you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I had a
God,
Saints
I
fan at my
fucking hate
house for
Saints
that
fans.
game, bro. I shook his hand and he walked right out my front door
Oh my god.
Oh,
immediately.
Saints
Yo,
fans
man.
are just delusional. Guess what?
Say-
God hates you because you're a fucking cheater.
Now
Damn.
we have some cool. We do have some cool Saints fans like Hello Lord and Michael Jackson.
I know some.
But for the
great-
most
Yeah,
part,
no,
yeah.
Saints fans and
Hell,
Falcons
Lord.
fans are the
the
worst.
Hell Lords.
They're the worst.
and they will admit that
Remember
too.
David in
They
Atlanta?
will.
That dude is.
Oh yeah.
They'll say that.
Give me
but-
another drink. Hold it.
Yeah.
Another $5 donation here
Yeah.
from Arturo. Says in the last 5 years as a Colts fan, best memory from 1 through 5, the 1 and 5 to 10 and 6, and beating Houston in Houston wild card overall as a Colts fan. Comeback versus Kansas City in the wild card
Yeah.
2013.
I
I remember that game.
I remember that.
I
That
think
game
I
was-
know,
we were
I know
watching that.
Arturo's darkest
Yes.
moment as a second.
We were
Yeah.
actually we were fucking watching upstairs in your room.
Yeah.
And we were just like, holy fuck.
That was fucking
right.
crazy.
like
That's
I
right.
remember that shit.
yeah.
Oh man.
Thank
that
you guys so much for the donations. We have another one from Alpha Evie. Says Raiders 2016 season was a personable, memorable moment for him. Other than that, Bears versus Eagles during the playoffs had a crazy yet memorable ending.
Yep.
That fourth quarter was crazy, and then it came down to that last kick, and I knew Mark, you fuck it up.
I will
Was
say
that-
that.
Was
I
2016 when Carr broke his leg on Christmas Eve?
Yes.
think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
It's
that
Colts,
video is so
you know.
hard to watch when you go back. He was mic'd up the day he broke his leg. And you just hear him say it's broke, and it's one of the most gut wrenching things you can hear. Knowing some dude's season, he knows it's gone.
Yeah.
So Wild's GGSP says we aren't even close to being the worst. Falcons and Eagles are the worst.
The Eagles can be pretty bad.
The Eagles are pretty goddamn delusional,
No,
Yeah.
no.
and I think they fight with each other more than they fight with other fan bases. They're
true.
incredible. They're just incredible.
They love to argue with each other.
I think they're
Browns fans are
entertaining.
pretty bad. Eagles
I
fans
haven't-
are bad.
I never had a problem with
I've never had a problem with any Browns fans.
yeah,
honestly.
they're
Oh,
one
I
of the
have.
most loyal fans.
Well,
in
we
all
know
of
you have.
sports.
Bears fans are cool. Steelers fans are
Their
assholes.
fans are
but
okay.
They,
Wait, what?
they have a right to be. Their team has been
Steeler
for the
fans
longest
are.
time.
I will say this: Steeler fans are loyal. They travel well, and they are dedicated.
Mm-hmm.
And I
I
fucking
think
hate
the
it.
most like just in the division, our division, the most like chill fans are the Ravens fans.
Uh-huh.
Like when you go to games in Cincinnati, like when the Bengals are good, which hasn't been recently, but look at some fans this year. But like Steelers fans are the most toxic fan base to be in the stands with. Like I've seen like several
Steelers?
fights break out.
See,
Toxic as all could be to
With Sean
other
and I-
fans in the stands. I've seen fights break out several times. I don't know if it's because like there's a bad history between the Bengals and Steelers,
well, yeah, you guys, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but I've seen them start fights in other stadiums, but it gets really bad downtown.
See, Sean and I went to a Bears and Steelers game, right?
Yep.
And Chicago fans get fucking rowdy too.
Yep.
And so and I figured the Steeler fans, they're very passionate, seeing that.
And they travel too.
But we thought, it was going to get pretty rowdy at that game. and it was a close game. It came down to overtime. The Bears won, and the Bears fans tend to get a little bit more violent even when they win. You know, it's crazy because they get drunk as fuck, right? But it was cool as hell. I mean, the Bears fans and Steelers fans got along great. They were all showing their passion. They appreciate each other's passion. Everybody was getting loud, and everybody was just having a good time. We didn't see a single fight.
And you know why?
It might just be Bengals and Steelers, oil and water.
Now, you know what? There's almost fights every year during this rivalry, the Chiefs and Raiders. That one always has
Raiders fans are fucking insane.
Yes, they are.
Like, I remember when I went to that one game when you couldn't go, Josh. A fight broke out. Like, I left right away because it was fucking freezing cold. Remember, it was like 11 degrees. I almost died. And like 2 rows right after I got out of the seating area, and I was walking the concourse or whatever, a fight broke out like 2 rows above me. Like, and it was a full out brawl. And I was like, y'all are crazy. It's way too cold to be fighting. But yeah, there's fights like almost fucking all the time at those games.
We got to find out the next from EJ. Says, "What's up, boys? How's y'all's night going? Trying to find a way to get rid of this headache I've had for 2 straight days. But anyway, how's the stream so far? EJ, the night's going pretty good. The stream's been really, really fun.
Yeah.
But sorry to hear you're having a headache, man. That's horrible, dude. I know.
Sorry, buddy.
I get the same thing. I'll have a headache and it'll last anywhere from 2 to 4 days, man.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Sorry to hear that, buddy. Yeah, definitely get some medicine and try to sleep, man. Get some rest. That's what helps me with headaches.
So you were dealing with some headaches recently too, right?
So you're muted.
You're muted.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, you were dealing with some headaches that were lasting for like days, man.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks. I get them during the spring or fall, and it was just the worst. All you can do is just rest, man. But they're gone now. I haven't got a headache in like a week, so
that's great.
So I think they're gone for now.
When I had it mono like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whenever I had it, I was.
Did you get it from Sam Darnold?
No, I got it from your mother though.
Oh, interesting.
Oh shit.
Donnie Couch asked, Rocha, has there been a lot of Chief fans bragging about the Super Bowl to you? I'm not one of those. I'm just happy we got one. No, Chief fans have been really great. Like, I know a couple Chief fans. Alicia Jones is one. And I know another one from Twitter. Nah, Chief fans are great, man. They haven't been bragging one bit.
I think they're only toxic to Raider fans, I feel like.
Yeah.
Chiefs fans are.
Where I live, there's a lot of Chiefs fans, and they can be annoying, but they're not that fan base that's gonna like after a Super Bowl, they're gonna be happy that they won one. They're not gonna be running.
Right. Yeah. Oh, and $2 from Donnie Couch. The Chiefs and Raiders is blood hatred. No joke, man. Yeah, no. Chiefs Raiders. I don't know why, but they fucking passionately hate each other. Thank y'all for the donations tonight, guys. We appreciate it so much.
You guys are fantastic. Still 150 people up in here. That's awesome.
Crazy, man.
I've been in Arrowhead. Yeah. We went Arrowhead. Fuck, UCF Jaguars was in here earlier in the chat, but we got so cut up in conversation.
Right.
By the way, he said his favorite sports memory in recent years was my reaction to Trubisky being drafted. We went to Chiefs and Jaguars in Arrowhead with UCF Jaguar, and I mean even though there was a monsoon going on for the tailgate and during the draft during the game. It was great, man. The atmosphere was fantastic. I had a crackhead sit next to me who wouldn't shut up. It was crazy. I mean, those fans,
did he offer you some crack and did you take it?
No. I always gotta have some crazy son of a bitch sitting right next to me.
Seriously, that's why you don't like people next to you.
Now,
exactly, Rocha.
If he offered you crack, would you have taken it?
Fuck no.
What if his name was?
What kind of fucking question is that?
Yeah. God damn, B-Money.
What the fuck? Dude?
Listen, I've never done that. I was just wondering.
Hello, stranger from a city I've never been to before. I would gotta take your crack.
Dude, I remember one day.
Don't mind if I do, good sir.
You look like a trusting person.
Speaking of buying drugs from random people, I didn't do this, but when I was in college, I had to take the bus to work because on campus, I was not paying like $150 to have my car on campus, and I had to ride the bus to work. Some random dude sat next to me and was offering to sell me like heroin on the bus. I was like, dude, What the fuck? I'm not buying heroin from you. What are you doing?
You just thought you had that heroin face.
Exactly. He looked at you and he was like,
Probably a fucking police officer.
I'm not gonna lie, he kind of does.
Fuck you, Rocha, you fat lard.
That wasn't a roast. It's true. You kind of do.
Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe it was a roast.
Stand up.
I think it's the hair.
Stand up, Rocha.
Barney Rubble with Fred Flintstone here.
Shit.
accurate as
Shut up,
fuck.
sir.
Rocha, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Which one's Fred Flintstone?
Rocha's Fred Flintstone, B-Money's Bernie.
I don't think you had to answer that question, sir.
Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
bitch. Come on, Rocha. I'll fight you too. I'll beat the fuck out of you, the fuck out of Nick. I'll beat you both at the same time.
Oh shit.
Rocha would not last not 2 minutes.
I feel like Rocha would just sit on you and it would be over.
Yep, bro. I would
earthquake
punch,
over there.
I would punch Rocha one time in his Jabba the Hutt fat looking ass, and it would be a wrap. Rocha would be asleep.
Being Money probably has
ugly.
no power in his hook whatsoever.
Bruh,
Your punch would bounce off of him.
Yeah,
Ask
exactly.
Nick in July. Listen, when I shut Nick's lights off, y'all know my power. When I put Nick to sleep.
You're gonna shut his lights off when you can cut his power on?
Give me 200.
You're his landlord?
Right?
Hey, I'm gonna be something. When
cutting
I
off the water too.
I got you, Nick.
Have a good night, Dorseth. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
Thor.
Yo, peace out, Thor. Peace out,
We got
bro.
another $4.99 donation from EJ. He says, all those headaches come from Bill O'Brien being the head coach of my Texans. Can someone tackle him on the sidelines? $5 to the first person who does it.
I think the conspiracy is Bill O'Brien's trying to run the Texans to the ground and punish the city of Houston
Nick,
for cheating in the
I'll beat
World
the fuck out of you.
Series.
Hey, what's up? Awesome Epic Adventures. Good day, mates.
Oh, awesome. What's up,
Hey.
Epic Adventures?
Epic Adventures here? What's up, Devin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good night.
Nick, I'm going.
Good day,
Nick,
mate.
I'm going to hurt you.
JDM
gonna lay it
asks a
out there.
super easy question that I can probably predict for all of you guys. But who's your least hated team in your division?
Cardinals.
Detroit Lions.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Lions.
Cardinals.
That's an
I
easy
could
ass
never hate
question.
the Cardinals.
I don't mind the Ravens. I mean, they have a running back, a quarterback. Otherwise, they're cool. Like, no problem.
You know,
I've got
I've always
Ravens
liked
fans
the
that are
Cardinals.
friends. No problem.
We got
See
a
that?
donation from John. Says, my school just got canceled for the year. Yeah.
What
it's
school?
happened
I
to a lot
dropped out of
schools.
that.
That's already happened here in Texas.
Yep, same here in
Do
Cali.
they have to go back early?
No.
No.
They're just doing
Standard.
online schools everywhere.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Yeah,
people.
they're still doing school. They just can't. They're even if like they come out of quarantine, I don't think they're sending kids back to school.
No, I
It's
mean
all
like for the new
online.
school year. Would they have to go back like earlier in August or?
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah. That would suck if they had to do that.
Well, I know they're
because
going back to
not.
school over in Europe, like Norway is sending kids back to school.
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard that on
fucking
the radio
great.
today.
Good at fucking info there. Was wondering what was going on with Norway school.
Yeah.
I don't know how I was going to get to the
Check
rest
that
of the
off the
night
list.
without that. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I was just
I was
trying
wondering where we're
to.
going to get to the Norway conversation.
Hey, listen.
My night is complete.
I was just trying to share some facts with you guys.
Thank you, B-Mike.
I know facts are scary to some
Well,
of you
thank you,
guys.
QC.
I was just
QC,
being
thank
honest,
you.
man. Man, I'm
Honestly,
leaving.
dude, to talk about the least favorite fans in my fan base or whatever,
Least hated rival.
least hated in my, I don't know, man.
Redskins. It's got to be Redskins.
No,
No.
there's a Redskin fan that we used to go to this bar, and he was annoying as fuck, and he makes me hate all the Redskins fans.
Oh, you're talking about the dude who would wear the cape and thought
Yes!
he was a superhero?
And he wouldn't shut. And he smoked like 3 packs in like an hour.
Holy
Cigarettes.
shit.
Like he made that whole fucking section of the bar so smoky.
God,
I hated him. He was so annoying. Like every play, if it wasn't a touchdown, he'd get
Hey,
mad.
crazy. Yes, they do, bro.
I don't know, man. I would just have to say
Nobody
Giants
wants to
fans
tax
because
you.
Giants?
they haven't been able to say anything to the Cowboys since we kicked their ass. So
I
they've
mean,
been the most
dude,
quiet.
Giants fans
It's a-
can't
it's
talk.
a
They
fact.
look fucking Daniel Jones at 6. Giants fans should be stripped of their fandom.
By the way,
Taking-
Nick Howard said, B Money, I'm not your
I saw what he
I can hit
said.
back. I can hit.
What did he say?
He said, "B, I'm not a door. I can hit back." You wouldn't even join the Zoom call, bitch. We offered you. You said no. You were scared to hop in the
Nick
chat.
is quick with it. Nick is quick.
He sent you an invite to this chat, and you were scared keep
like
running. I don't.
He said
care.
you're scared, bro.
Damn,
Nick, join the Zoom call, bro. You need
that's some
No,
heavy.
I need Nick just to drive over there and just
to slap the shit out of
handle
him.
it now on stream. Like, let's go.
Yeah, fuck the quarantine.
But Nick, you won't get the hit back because in one hit you're done. You're going to
One
sleep.
hitter quitter. Ooh.
B Money, that's enough. That's enough, man.
I'm about to beat Vape Juice from
That ain't gonna
2018 out of B Money.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, that's funny. I'll give him that one.
Like I said before, if you guys are gonna fight, let me go get my fucking retirement plan out early on that shit.
Yeah, I'm putting it all on Nick.
I'm gonna take out my 401k.
Taking Junior's college funds away.
Bro, listen,
Yeah.
I'm used to being down. I'm used to being underdog. I will
I'll bet my
knock
stimulus
Nick out
check.
and I will stand over his unconscious body while you hand me all your motherfucking money.
Then he's gonna take that money, put it in his account, play blackjack, and lose it all.
in
right,
in 1 hour.
Yeah, right.
You know how much crack you could buy with that money?
Yeah.
Then he's gonna go back and get on the bus and buy that heroin.
That's what I meant.
Ghost says B Money talks big game, but the second anyone steps up, he'll back out.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I'm about that action. And once I win all this money from you guys, I'll buy us a suite for the Super Bowl. We can go watch the Super Bowl together with your money, and I'll be sitting there pimping.
Watch
with,
the
with
49ers
Nick's
win.
unconscious body.
The Bears,
He'll
you mean?
still
Russia?
be unconscious.
No.
The Bears.
The Bears. Hey, Sean, you want to sing the Bears fight song for us?
Oh, he knows it now.
You know you love that song.
Bear down, Chicago Bears. That's all I know.
Oh, wait, shut
Take every place.
Shut
for the way to victory.
I was
Come
just
on,
gonna act like I
Joshua.
couldn't hear y'all. And I'm like, what?
Why do people hate B Money?
I will sing the fight song if you unmod Mike right now.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's
That's,
tempting,
that's
bro.
tough
You
to
should do
say
it.
because
I want you to do a music video
Yeah.
of you doing this song. No, the Super Bowl shuffle. I want a music video.
Super Bowl show.
Who?
B
Do the
Money.
Icky shuffle. Do the
Oh.
Icky shuffle. Let's go.
If you unmod Mike right now,
No,
I
it would have
sing-
to happen before. We'd have to see the
What's the
first.
what's the bet gonna be this year, Josh?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I got to get another one.
Good question. That's a good
Bear
question.
down,
Me
Chicago
and Sean
Bears.
already got our bet, and goddamn it, the
Big
Cowboys.
What's y'all's
I
bet?
mean, Niners
What's y'all's
lose.
bet again?
Victory.
We just need
What's
some,
the bet between you and Sean?
So if the 49ers lose, I have to wear Dodger hat for like a week on streams, whoever
I will
streams.
never respect
And
you.
if we win, then he's got to wear 49er gear for like a stream for a week for streams, no matter what stream it is.
Damn.
Wow.
I should say. Yes, I swear to God, if we fucking
See,
lose,
I was gonna go Cowboys, but I know how much Rocha hates the Dodgers.
yeah.
It's gonna bring me so much satisfaction.
I kind of want to go for the Cowboys for that game.
So what the fuck?
Exactly right. How much he
Outta
shits
here.
on the
Rocha's
Dodgers?
49ers. That's Rocha's 49ers. so,
shut up.
yeah, that's good. That's a good bet.
Rocha's-
I want Rocha's 49ers to lose like every game.
Rocha's 49ers are a bunch
Somebody
of bums.
said I look the damn Daniel guy.
Dan Daniel.
Damn.
Is that your Vans on?
Donnie
much as we-
Cow said
with the white hoodie.
Donnie
Look at
Cow
him with
said
the white
B
hoodie.
Money looks like damn Daniel. No offense, man. It's all right, bro. I've been called worse.
As much as we
You know-
don't
you know
hate Rocha, I want to be able to interact with him again in the future. I don't want.
Do
if he
you
wears
really,
that
though?
Dodger hat,
Shut the fuck up, sir.
Do you
he's
really?
a
bro?
nice guy. You know, he
Thank
means
you.
well. He
We're
means
trying to.
well.
We're trying
Hey,
to
listen,
save you from
motherfuckers.
years
I'm
and
down to
years.
make any bet. You know, B Money puts the motherfucking money where his mouth is. You can ask Josh. I put my money where my mouth is.
Now, don't the
If any of
Vikings
you-
and Cowboys
If any
play?
of you, if anybody wants to step up,
Yeah,
and bet
Vikings
with me,
Cowboys play again.
you can hit my line because I'm willing to bet anything and everything.
I have to come up with a bet QC too.
You know what I saw this morning on Twitter? I don't know. This just popped in my head.
No.
You know, Jim McMahon, the guy who won the Bears Super Bowl. Well, he didn't win the Bears Super Bowl. He was a quarterback for the Bears, right?
The defense.
Well, he had joined the Packers. For those who don't know, he ended up becoming a Packer, right? And the Packers, when they won the Super Bowl back in the 90s, they visited the White House under Bill Clinton. And they took a group photo with Bill Clinton, and Jim McMahon was there in his Bears jersey.
Wow.
That's
With the
fucking shit.
Green Bay Packers. He showed
Wow.
up with his Bears jersey.
That's
Jim
false.
McMahon is fucking awesome.
Wow.
He was, he
I'm
was,
getting
yes.
roasted in the
I
chat
respect
right now.
that. I respect that.
Fuck yeah.
I gotta see that photo.
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know if you got any bets ready for this year, I'm about due to start winning bets, so hit me up.
I mean, your luck can't get any worse.
QC.
Yeah.
QC had the worst luck in 2019, 2020 going into that.
Hey, the QC dropped the most fire mixtape of 2020. So
It's gonna be interesting.
I'll take it.
This next year. It's gonna be very interesting. Oh,
I'm getting roasted in the comment section right now. Nick told me I look like a lesbian named Denise.
that damn hair, bro.
Dude, my barber's not open.
Oh God.
I can't do nothing.
It's true though. It's facts. No cap.
I see you, Luca.
All right, I'm not really hurt by that. I really don't care if people say how I look like. I don't really matter to me. But I gotta say, I look like Chun-Li from Pawn Stars and Ellen DeGeneres. That's quite the range.
Ellen?
Like the range.
I can see that.
Well, let's not insult Ellen like that, okay?
Really, man. I don't care. Keep roasting me. I find it funny.
All right, if you guys can see
Hit me
this
with all
right
you
there.
got.
Look in the
There it
back.
is. Yeah, there
There
it
it
is.
is. Just him and
Just a
his
big man
Oh, what an asshole.
in his
Wow, that's-
Bears jersey
Dude, I'd be so
with the
pissed.
Green Bay
That's-
Packers. Let's
I would
fucking
be-
go.
It's fucking
I would be so
hilarious.
fucking pissed
Wow.
off.
Bear
man.
down.
Hold up.
If I
I'm
was
gonna
his,
hop
his
in there.
teammate, I would be pissed.
What are you gonna do?
I'd been like, man, just won the Super Bowl. Man.
Fucking hilarious.
That is crazy.
Should we screen share my tender? Get me laid again.
No.
I need it.
I don't think.
Nobody
It should,
cares.
I don't know if
Nobody-
it'd be more
literally nobody
entertaining
cares.
than Rocha being on
What?
Tinder.
I mean, Roach is too scared to show
I
his
mean,
Tinder.
my Tinder streams are clearly would be more interesting than his.
Okay.
Rocha
buddy.
These
tends
dudes
to
know what I'm
swipe
talking
left
about.
on certain people.
I mean, Roach, I've got 750 matches. I mean,
Do
dude,
I-
I give.
Hey, B Money, I'm looking for the fuck I give. I can't find it.
I mean, don't you said yourself you have like 3 matches?
I can't.
Why don't you
I can't
lower?
find
Why
the
don't
fuck
you
I
lower
give.
your standards and maybe
I
one day
don't know why I kept
we'll
it.
love you.
I don't know why I put it.
You have impossibly high standards for such a fucking lard.
I literally don't see the fuck I give.
How many
You-
times
you
you
see, is
say
that
the
your
same
headset?
joke? I'm looking for a fuck to give. Like, bro, come on. I
This
know
is
deep
like
down you care.
a headset from before that one that I used just for the computer.
Did you go get a new headset?
No, I went and got Raising Cane's.
Should have known.
Yeah. I got a Caniac combo, and that was about it for me. I had to take my ass home.
Lemonade?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dog, Kane slap
Yes, sir.
so
Dude, I
hard.
now want Canes, but I think they're
There's just-
closed.
Dude, that lemonade
There's
is
just
the
not-
bomb.
There's not a Kane.
I
in
wish
you.
I could try.
Bro, yeah, their lemonade is probably one of the best, man. They
Wish
make
I
it
could
fresh
try.
every
Oh, yeah.
fucking day. Yeah,
Like,
they're closing at 11.
The nearest Cane's to me is like 20 minutes away, and I
Shit,
hate
nearest one to
driving.
me is 4 hours away. Fuck. Stupid Nevada. Nobody gives a shit about Nevada.
Nevada.
Sean, what'd you have for dinner today?
I haven't eaten dinner.
Me neither.
But I got some leftover from Golden Chick. I got some leftovers.
Oh,
My
shit.
Easter dinner today.
Yeah.
Would you have dinner?
Hey, Joe.
My Easter dinner today.
Oh, you did?
Mm.
What'd you have?
Yeah. Turkey.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And stuffing. Sorry.
I like
But
turkey.
not sorry.
Wait, why'd you have
Dude.
Easter dinner on the day
Easter
after?
on a Monday.
We had it today. We just wanted it today.
Isn't I swear to God, I thought something that like Easter's on a Monday for Canada.
Not sure, but we just had it today.
But hey,
For my
I
Easter dinner,
love
for my
leftover
Easter
turkey,
dinner,
bro.
we had
Yeah, leftover turkey.
You
Sandwiches
can literally
for
just heat
days.
those up and make sandwiches.
Yeah.
for us
Sandwiches
all
for
day.
days, man.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I hate
Put some
turkey.
mashed
We all know.
potatoes on it.
We all know
Yes,
Justin's
Sir Cardo.
turkey sandwiches.
Yeah. Yes.
Gravy, mashed
Yes.
potatoes on there.
Turkey
Bro,
sandwich
yes.
is my favorite.
Stuffing. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Our
Like, when
Carmen
I,
knows what he's talking about.
if I
You
go
guys
get
have
I
lobster,
Wahlburgers
hate-
down there?
Was that?
Do you guys have a restaurant called Wahlburgers?
we
Is
do.
that
Like Donnie Wahlberg?
Wahlberg's place? No, we don't have that.
no, they
Yeah,
just opened
we-
that up. I thought in here.
Oh, they did?
we
Yes,
we got
They
one.
opened
in
it up.
Cincinnati.
They opened one up right across from the Star.
The
Oh,
Wahlburgers
shit.
logo
In
is
Frisco.
fucking
Yes.
nutsack. They need
Yeah.
to change that logo.
But they do have a sandwich, a turkey, like a Thanksgiving turkey sandwich.
Really?
It's like mashed potatoes, gravy, turkey,
That's the
and
best,
stuffing
man.
Oh,
all
sounds
together.
good.
That's
Listen,
the best
I'll
for
be honest.
That
leftovers.
sounds so
Yeah.
good, bro.
Hold up, listen. I hate turkey. I'll be honest. I do not. I
Wow.
do
You
not
are
like
from
turkey.
Cincinnati. Come on, dude.
You always say shit that nobody wants to hear.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
For real.
How do you
I wanna
hate
hear about you
turkey,
hating
bro?
turkey.
It just not one of the things I like. Like for my Easter, we had smoked filet mignon. But
Oh.
it's just
I have-
Ooh, fancy.
Oh.
Josh, stick out the pinky.
I just don't like
Filet
turkey. To me,
mignon.
like turkey's just too dry for me. Turkey just has no flavor.
What
What
are
are
you
you
gravy, the
cooking?
mashed potatoes,
Get
the
the
cranberry
bro.
sauce.
There's
Yeah.
dark meat.
Dude, every turkey I have is not dry. Like, cause you obviously ain't cooking it right because cook it right. Oh, you deep fry a turkey? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, a deep fried turkey is bomb.
It's just not one of my things.
Every
We got $2 donation.
Like,
Okay. Says
go
guys,
ahead.
see Cam Newton on Instagram, bro. He's putting in mad work. He's motivated, bro. He is.
Yeah, he's motivated, but from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are questioning that if he can ever throw the deep ball like he used to. A lot of people, because he always had that weird release, right? He'd always use all shoulder in that after a while, that kind of can hurt you, especially if you have one of these injuries.
But yeah, we'll see what happens with Cam Newton, man. I wish him the best, dude. I've always liked Cam. I've always liked Cam.
I'm not a big fan of Cam.
But I can't believe
I don't like the way he dresses.
The way he dresses. Jesus. Who's a worse dresser? Cam
Russell
Newton?
Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. Yeah.
He's terrible.
See,
What
I don't.
the
I'm gonna say Cam.
You're gonna say Cam?
Cam's weird as
See,
fuck.
Yeah.
I don't like Cam because of the simple fact that, like, yeah, he's fun to watch and he does give back and stuff. But I don't like a guy that can't if he's not going to be graceful in losing. Don't act like that when you're winning.
Right.
Like, that's where I don't like it. Like, you got to be able to keep it even keel, right? Don't act like a complete little bitch when you're losing.
You know, of any athlete, the one guy that would be the worst to hang out with, I feel, would be Westbrook.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just a fucking dick, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd
He
hate
does
them.
nothing but bring people down around him.
Mhm.
Right.
I heard Kyrie's the same way too.
Kyrie, really?
Yeah.
Well, I maybe both of them do come off as like maybe like it's all about them kind of thing. They want to be center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't like hanging out with those type of people. So
Yeah. Rob, don't be sitting there defending Russell Westbrook because he was an OKC Thunder. You know we're right. I don't want to hear.
Rob will chill out for anybody he supports.
Don't be defending him. You know we're.
I don't watch basketball. Even I know Russell
You're
Russell
one to
Westbrook
talk,
is
Josh? What does that
fucking
mean,
dick.
corrupt? What does that
fuck
mean?
you, corrupt. Go suck
does
a
that
dick.
mean?
Josh is my boy. Josh does so much for you, fucking bum. Shut the fuck up, dumbass bitch.
What does that mean?
okay, I don't know what B Money just went on about. Like,
Yeah,
you don't even know the context of this comment.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, fuck you, man."
Josh,
Like B Money, you're acting like Josh takes him to school and picks him up every day and food on his table. He does so much for you.
Dog, corrupt is a weasel. That's all I'm gonna say.
Calm down to B Money. Goodness gracious.
Corrupt's a weasel. That's all I'm gonna say. I know corrupt's a
Oh,
snake.
Goodness gracious.
Corrupt is the Kevin Durant. He's a snake.
Hey.
Gruska says corrupt's been bitching since 387,000 BC. I still want to know what that means, corrupt. What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, say something, corrupt.
I'm
I'll
kind of
come
curious
down
what
to-
that meant too.
Corrupt, I will fly first class to Florida and whip your ass.
But that would be beating up a minor, though.
Nobody has to know.
Maybe he's talking about Jordan. Maybe he's talking about Jordan.
Oh, could be.
Well, Michael Jordan, he was a dick.
Josh isn't arguing that.
Yeah.
He was an asshole.
Did Josh say he wanted to hang out with Jordan?
True, corrupt. We need an explanation.
Saying.
Good cover, though, QC. Good cover.
Yeah.
Come on, corrupt. Say something.
I called him out right after.
Christopher Gilbert says, Josh, I don't know you had another child besides Josh Shearer with B Money being your son.
Oh.
What are we talking about, bro?
GGSP's out of here. Take it easy, brother.
Peace
All
out,
right,
bro.
GGSP. Have a good one, man. Thanks so much for dropping by,
How
bro.
am I Josh's son, bro? Chill out with all that nonsense.
Exactly.
Talking about Westbrook being a dick. You're
Yeah,
saying
but that
I'm a
doesn't
dick?
say anything though.
Are you saying I'm a dick, corrupt?
Yeah,
I'm an
corrupt.
asshole?
I mean, you are,
yes,
but-
corrupt. Fuck you.
I am Rocha?
What?
I'm an asshole. You're gonna call
Sometimes.
me an asshole, Rocha.
Sometimes.
You.
Yeah. What about the stunt you pulled with me and B Money the other night?
What do you? What the fuck are you talking about the other night? What's done?
He's talking about when we asked you to play
I have
GTA.
nothing else planned for the rest of the night. Nothing. When we're
when you guys were spamming the chat and
I asked like 3 times. That's it.
No, it was more than that.
It was at least 130.
It was like we're trying to talk about stuff and have a.
I left the stream and
Josh,
came back, and it was still.
Yeah.
Are you down for some GTA tonight?
I have nothing else to do tonight.
Oh, fuck off.
Just a genuine question.
Oh my god.
We've not played Simo in a while.
But I'm starting to see what everybody was talking about when it comes to you, Corrupt. I'm starting to see that now. It's starting to become clear. It's starting to become clear, Corrupt. Roach is the type of guy to ditch his real friends for popularity.
Oh, really? Go
100%.
Is that why I still have like majority of my actual friends from high school still around?
Well, wait,
You're not popular
Rocha.
though.
Hold on.
I know what's coming.
Rocha, didn't you just say the other day that you never talk to your friends?
I said I talked to them. I hang out.
You told me and Josh that the only time you ever talk to them is when y'all hang out.
Yeah.
But you never talk to them besides then.
The only person I've ever really talked to is Rogelio. Like I don't talk to any high school friends.
Rogelio, is that your boyfriend?
Well, then how does that validate your point before where you said you still talk to everybody from high school?
I mean, I hang out with them.
Roach is talking.
He's saying saying and completely ditching them, which I don't.
Bobby, I don't think you're an asshole at all. I think you're
Bobby. I think you're an asshole whenever I talk about your mother.
I think everybody could be an asshole.
Thank you so much, Trop.
I'm the nicest person
Especially
ever.
Sir. Sir is too much of an asshole for being Canadian.
I'm never an asshole to anybody.
Trop says
ass getting brownie points.
Trop says Josh is a cool and chill dude. Thank you so much, Trop. People like Corrupt don't appreciate it. I once downloaded a game just to hang out with Corrupt, just to hang out with only Corrupt, and he's gonna call me a dick. Okay, Corrupt.
Josh is more of a brother than my actual brother.
He's talking about Blackout, right?
He's talking about
Warzone. I downloaded that to play with Corrupt.
Oh, for real? That's your problem right there. You're hanging out with the wrong Warzone buddy. You got to get you
that's what it is, huh?
somebody.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Well, with you guys, I got my first kills when we played on Friday.
Oh, you did great on Friday.
Yeah.
That one game, I got 3 kills. I was going off.
You saved her ass at least once.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Josh needs to play more Fortnite. That dude can get some kills on there.
I don't know what it was that one night. I just started getting kills like for the first time ever.
We need duos with Sir Cardinal and Josh.
Wait, what?
No build.
Greatest thing ever.
We do not build.
We need what?
Yeah, that would be hell. Or these two teaming up with Sean and King PJ would be great because they would be building and spamming. These two would just be shooting.
Yes.
That would be great.
That's it.
I'm not building. It's just there's too many buttons to press for that. I'm not fucking with it.
I forget it. Don't even know what to do.
And you know what? Watch me and Sir Cardinal get into that top 5.
Yeah, watch them win a game somehow.
With no build.
Yeah.
We're just gonna hide in a bush until
That probably could. Honestly, that probably could because the thing is, it's skill-based matchmaking. So you're going to be playing with a lot of people that don't play either. And I remember when Nick first played. I remember Nick played it, and when he first started playing, he said no one built his first game, and he had like 15 kills. Like it's skill-based matchmaking. So you're going to be paired up with people the same level as you.
Bobby says, "I love your dog, Sean. She's beautiful."
Thank you.
Yeah, his dog is really cute.
Yeah, I keep seeing Arya in the back.
I would put my dog on stream, but she's too fat to deal with right now.
She follows me everywhere. Right, Arya?
What's up?
Yeah. Huh?
Dude, listen. So I had my dog in the room on Saturday, and she literally took up my entire fucking bed. I sent Roach the photo.
Yeah.
And then, like, I tried to lay down, and, like, she laid her entire body long ways where I lay my head at. I'm like, you stupid bitch. What are you doing?
Damn.
Dumb dog. I love her most of the time.
Josh, do you have anything to do tonight? Maybe Discord. I haven't had any invites to hang out with anybody else tonight, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go on Discord.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, nobody invited me and Sir Carter to do
What's
goddamn
sumo?
thing.
What's sumo?
I'm Sean, Josh, Sir Cardinal QC. If you would like to join the sumo, you are welcome to join.
I don't know.
I'll include
I
Rocha won't
I gotta wash my hair.
Wash your hair.
Rocha doesn't invite all of you, but I will invite all of you.
Whoa! No. Last stream, I was the one that asked if him and Sean wanted to join. You just asked if Josh wanted to join. I don't want to hear that.
I know Sean probably won't join. I know he's not a big fan of it, but
I gotta raise my kids. I gotta like.
you ain't got no damn kids.
I think you and Kelsey have some explaining to do, bro.
Who said it was with Kelsey?
Oh.
Don't let Kelsey.
He said it, not me.
Oh shit!
You're gonna get me in trouble. Shut the fuck up. Just kidding.
Well, apparently she already hates me. Apparently, QC. Goodness gracious.
She doesn't. She doesn't.
She hates Nick. Nick because he always brings up the pot pie.
We were playing. What was it last night? Yeah, playing Rocket League last night, and he asked, Kelsey, do you hate Sean? She's like, yeah, fuck him. And she's like, he's always making you feel bad. I'm like, QC, what are you stop playing Rocket League with me and go and cry to her? What's going on here? It was a joke, obviously, but it was.
No, I think she hates you.
She might actually hate you, Sean.
I think she might actually hate your fucking guts.
This is a conspiracy. We should resolve this. We need to have her on. We need to have this trial.
Yeah.
Babe doesn't like Rocha.
Josh turned her.
I'm just kidding.
Josh turned her against me.
She thinks you're funny as shit. She thinks you're funny as hell.
And if she hates you, you got a problem. She's like the nicest person in the world.
Josh did say she's kind of a Cowboys fan, so thanks.
She is from Dallas area, so she does like Dallas teams.
Disappointed in that.
B-Money, get a friend.
Hold on real quick. Don the couch. I 100% will make a bet with.
What?
What?
Wait, what'd you cut out? What'd you say?
Donnie Couch said, "B Money, would you like to make a bet about the Bengals? This is like the 400th time I've asked you." Yes, I'll make a bet. What do you want to bet? I have no problems making a bet about the Bengals. And I have no problem paying up on any of my bets. Ask Josh. I sent Josh a jersey. The day I got paid after the bet, I ordered the jersey. It just took fucking 2 months to ship to him.
Oh, that's because you ordered him the new jersey.
I ordered him the newest Bears jersey.
Everyone has pretty much came through on their bets. B-Money, QC came through big time on his bet.
He went above and beyond. He made
he did.
Fucking music video.
Yeah, he did. It was fucking great. Rocha, it took him 2 years to come through on his bet.
It had to.
Yeah, and this hat.
Oh, the hat. Yeah, the hat.
Yeah, hat. Yeah, the hat.
Well, Josh gave me an ultimatum for that. I would have said I would have had it like that next week.
That would have took you like 4 years to get that hat.
Get out of here. It only took 2 years because it was a bet.
Their logo would have been
Ours was an
different
in-person bet, Josh. I don't want to hear it.
And thankfully, luckily, he would have probably got you that small-ass logo hat.
Yeah, probably. And
they didn't know that they didn't sell them at the time. They started selling them during the season.
It was a joke, Rocha. Just go with it. You ain't got to be technical. Goodness gracious.
Oh, well, that's true. I could have sent you one.
Yeah.
Rocha doesn't pay up ever. Ask Josh. I do pay up.
Crazy Mofo says the only bet Josh didn't win was against me. Crazy Mofo did put his Mon status online. Yeah, that's how Eddie became Mon.
Donnie Couch, do you have a deal?
There's another one that Josh didn't win, and that was the Eagles.
Yeah,
it's Philly.
Yep.
Oh yeah. What was? Oh yeah, the Trubisky jersey.
Trubisky jersey.
Yeah, that's right.
Trubisky.
I blame Cody Parkey on that.
Yeah, you lost a part of your soul that day.
The whole soul.
I mean, like literally, you're watching the stream. The kick goes out the post. You just see Josh's soul just go out of his body. He's just like.
But then I cursed his Philly sports teams, and you know what? They haven't been doing shit since.
Quad doink.
Really
they haven't been doing that shit.
Game 7.
The quad doink, exactly, Cardinal.
Yeah,
quad doink. You got $2 donation from Donnie Couch. A deal is a deal, my friend. Good luck.
What was the deal?
He says,
if the Bengals go like worse than 7-9, I have to wear an Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown.
Where are you gonna get it from?
What the fuck was that?
I pull the cord out on the mic, and then if the Bengals go above 8-8, he's gonna wear a Raiders jersey for a week on a Sunday.
So both could lose, right?
I mean,
they technically both could lose. No, they couldn't because it's all about the Bengals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He wanted to make a bet with the Bengals.
Well, you said above 8-8 and below 7-9.
He said 7-9 or lower, or 8-8 or above.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine. I'm sure I can find Antonio Brown jersey somewhere.
Yeah,
find it cheap.
Sure you will. Or you can just make it yourself.
Well, I won't have to, but if I do, I can just. I'm sure there's one in China that I can find.
One in China. Okay.
Be careful.
Well, because
China.
they sell fake knockoff jerseys for cheap, so I'm sure that
China.
they can send me one.
China.
B money is never mind. I'm not saying it.
Say it, Nick. Not Nick. Fuck, Sean.
I say, you guys want to cut it at about 7 minutes at 11 p.m.
Peace and señorita.
So to you guys.
Whatever works, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing else going on tonight.
Yeah, I can keep talking all night long. So you guys.
All night long.
I remember when the entertainer was here. He came and visit, right? And
Who?
The entertainer. And like he came over, and I was like, bro, I could talk fucking sports. I could talk YouTube all fucking night. And he was like, oh yeah, me too. And I was like, okay, let's do it. So we were just talking until like 3 o'clock in the morning. I just kept talking, and he was like passing out in this like in one of the chairs right here at this desk. He started passing out, and I was like, wake up! And I was like, go downstairs, man. Go to bed, dude. I could talk. If you don't stop me, I'll just talk all night. Fuck it.
You're gonna keep going, huh?
I'll keep going.
Oh yeah, me and Josh have been on like when I lived in Austin, me and him would still talk on the phone, and we talk for like what 3-4 hours, 5 hours, just about sports. Like he'd be at work,
Listen,
I got shit to do, and we fucking just talk for just about sports. We just go on and on about sports and all that shit, and we get going.
I was never big to talk on the phone. I hate talking on the phone.
Same here. I'd rather text.
Well, like
yeah,
at
that's
this rate,
that
like,
young generation, bro. I prefer to talk. I don't want to text. Let me hear your voice.
Well, right now I've turned off like any phone call from any number that's not in my phone because like
your phone number, I'm gonna call you.
I mean,
See how it is right now.
If you ever got me on the phone,
it won't go through because it's not like in my phone. But I've been getting like so many spam calls today. So you on the iPhone you can turn it off where like if it's not in your phone, it goes right to voicemail. I was just done with it. Like I got like 3 spam calls today. I'm just sick of dealing with it. It's fucking annoying as shit.
if you ever got me on the phone or in Discord talking to you, just know that I'm pacing like a motherfucker. I'm probably pacing around my entire house like
That's
crazy.
what I figured Josh does too.
I do the same thing. I like to pace around. I just can't really sit still much.
Like back, forth. If I'm in the kitchen, I'm going corner to corner in that fucking kitchen, just pacing.
That's why I I can't just sit here and not do anything. I got to do something. I got to watch Netflix. I got to play video games.
Yeah.
I don't like
if I'm on Discord, I'm at my desk sitting down and talking to you guys.
Yeah.
I can't get up and pace like that.
Later, Anthony.
Yeah,
Peace
see
out,
Anthony.
Later, buddy.
Have a good night, Mr. Stiminelli.
Yeah, and we're about to wrap this up in about 5 minutes later, ladies. Oh, Jesus.
Rocking around the kitchen island, says Hound Dog. I take laps when I'm on Discord with y'all, says Nick Howard. I do the same thing too, man. I walk all around this house. I walk outside, around the backyard and everything in the front.
Same.
Walk down to Chick-fil-A at 5 in the morning.
Or I'll talk to you guys on the roof. Sometimes I get on my roof and just stare at the sky.
What's worse is I don't even realize I'm doing it until Kelsey's like, will you sit the fuck down? And I'm like, God damn, this is kind of embarrassing because I'm like I'm power walking, you know? Like shit. It's bad.
He's getting that workout in. Just straight.
Getting his steps in for the day.
Oh shit! I lay on my bed when I'm talking to Scrub. That's sus as fuck, dude.
Right.
Sir sits in.
I usually talk to you guys shirtless. No,
Oh, sure. So he's literally streamed shirtless.
Yeah. Have a good night, Donnie Couch. Thank
good.
you so much, man.
Didn't realize he was.
Donnie
but-
Cash, have a good night, bro. I'll see you in December when you have to wear a Raiders jersey for whatever reason that you need to wear a Raiders jersey.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, Carter. I remember when you went live
Chiefs fan.
on accident. And I remember seeing your face when you realized you went live. You're like, I'm live.
I could. And I said it private. I just don't understand how.
That always happens to him.
I just don't get it. I make
I'm
sure every time I hit private all the time. I'm like, this is okay. It's private. Make sure. Then I go live, and then all of a sudden I'm talking, and all of a sudden King PJ pops in there. I'm like, what? Serious?
I think actually I was playing video games with King and QC and someone else, right?
I think it was me
and Rocha, and I was like,
playing.
why did your chrono go live?
Yeah.
I clicked on it, and they're like, yeah, I got the notification too. And I was like, I pulled it up on my computer, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I don't think he's live. I think he's
it was hilarious.
Oh god.
Damn, he's streaming shirtless, huh? I'm so glad I missed that.
Yeah, it was quite the sight, but hey, at least I can pull it off, not like somebody.
I mean, anybody can pull it off. It's just not going to be a pretty sight.
Hey, Rocha, how many wins are the 49ers getting? What do you think your 49ers are going to win this year?
16-0.
16-0? Or do you want to make a bet then?
I ain't making a bet for my Niners. What the hell?
My Niners against your Niners?
Hell no.
I bet you $17 million you don't win 16 games.
Yeah, no shit.
Shirtless stream,
I bet you $17 million. You don't even
hell no.
Shirtless stream?
All right, here, I'll make you a deal. If the 49ers, how many wins do you think you'll have next season?
About 10 to 11, maybe 12 at the most.
Never mind, then it's not worth it.
Shit, that's what I was going to say too, 10 to 12.
Anywhere between 10 and 12.
I was going to say, I bet you they win less than 13.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah, they're not going 13.
Oh, yeah, Trump has a good one. When Sir accidentally went live on my account.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I was at work.
That shit was hilarious.
I was at work and King texted me on Twitter like, bro, stream. I was like,
damn,
what are you talking about? He's like, Sir went live with your channel. I was like, oh shit.
That's when YouTube starts sending notifications, but now they don't send for shit. So like, why can't you help me back then?
Yeah, hold on. David in the chat really does not like me. He's been talking shit for like 10 minutes trying to
trusting each other with your stream keys.
Now
yeah, that was when I didn't have a PC, so Sir had a host.
We got a donation here.
Yeah, we do have a donation from John Dunham, $4.99. Says if I get a spam caller, I answer and sometimes say roadside kill barbecue. You kill him, we grill him. And they hang up. Damn right. That's how you do it.
Jeez. There's a TikTok. I forgot how it goes. There's a good TikTok about that.
David Leva said the money can leave. No one likes you. Stop thinking you're all that mess. Up the group, they're all awesome except you.
Shut up, King.
Patrick's had another good one about
that was another one, yeah.
Remember when Sarah went live to thank some random guy for a donation? And
it was Josh, yes.
Didn't know the last name.
That's great.
And Ghost asked me if I ever wish I was named Scene. No.
Scene?
C-A-N, the other way you spell. No, Sean, the way I spell it is the way it's actually like when you look at it and you pronounce it out, that's how it looks.
I accept that as long as you clarify after that, no disrespect to Sean Taylor. Then you're good.
Oh, no disrespect to Sean Taylor. He's one of my favorite safeties, even though he's a Redskin, like RIP to him. But Sean Taylor was a beast. I'm not, I'm just saying, like, I would prefer to be spelled the way I spell it. Scene looks weird.
That's a good question. Josh, what's your most embarrassing moment you've had on YouTube so far? You remember?
Oh, probably when he threw up the blue moon.
The most embarrassed I felt?
Maybe when you ate the spaghetti in Blue Moon?
No. It would probably be like when like 7,000+ people were watching me, have my soul leave out my body when Parky double doinked.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, because like in that moment you're so upset, you're fucking sad, you're depressed, you're angry, and like there's just thousands of people just looking at you, and a lot of them are laughing. You know,
I was just gonna say, were you looking at the comments at that time?
No, I tried not to. I was just,
I
was too, I was too much into my own
Yeah.
world. I was so mad.
Giving them your reaction, not reacting.
Yeah.
I can imagine though, like reading the comments if something happened like that. I would have like broke shit.
Oh man, my heart.
Oh yeah, what about falling off the chair?
Yeah, everybody said you falling off the chair
that was funny.
Yeah, and I don't know what Corrupt talking about. It says Sean's most embarrassing was when he fell off his chair. I never fell off his chair.
Corrupt doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Corrupt, you're a mod for them and you don't know what you're talking about? What the hell?
Mine probably is right there with you, Josh. Like when we lost the goddamn Jared Goff outrunning Jeff Heath.
Yeah, when you were going off on Heath. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Roach?
Felt like complete shit.
Me? I don't have to think about that. I'm terrible in these situations.
Probably every stream. Roach
Probably every time you click live, that's your most.
Probably that time you danced.
Just kidding.
Yes, the time I danced.
The dance.
Or fucking on the Halloween stream against the Cardinals the same night he fell off his chair when I was dressed up in all green. A whole fucking stream.
That reminds me when I was at the hotel too. I started doing those Fortnite dances when I was in the hotel. It was pretty.
Oh god. Oh yeah. When Josh fell off his chair, I didn't know how to react. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, you were like, "Are you okay?" And it just started.
Accident.
Yeah.
Gold.
I think one of my favorites when Josh threw up that blue moon.
The greatest moment.
Foaming out of his mouth.
Oh yeah, when I was chugging the blue moon, was it one of your clubs that I had to do?
Yeah,
I was chugging the blue moon.
That's a good one.
$100.
Fucking foam just bursted out.
That was funny.
Wow, my son's in the chat. He's asking you guys a question.
Crispy bacon.
Okay, are you guys doing sumo after? I don't know.
Well, I think he's inviting you. I think he's inviting you.
Oh, you're inviting us, Junior? Oh, thank you so much, man. Nobody else would invite us.
I know, man. I feel honored.
Thank you, Junior.
Peabody, you see what they?
Yeah.
Listen, dude, it's not that big of a deal. If he gets on, we'll give. If he gets on, we'll get on. If not, I guess we're not getting on then. It's on you, Josh.
Get down on it.
I guess Sean doesn't exist.
Yeah, Josh.
Go check.
Listen, Sean doesn't. Sean
doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't usually play with us.
Because I never get invited.
Sean, I invited you earlier and you didn't respond. You're usually playing.
Until I said something about like 3 streams ago, I'd never get invited. Until I jump in the chat when Roach is streaming, and Roach would be like, "Oh, hey Sean, hey, you want to jump on?" Oh, I invited everybody else, but
Rocket League of
now
Fortnite.
I invite you. I don't hardly play Fortnite anymore. You realize that, right?
League.
I don't. I only I play Rocket League because y'all don't invite me. So I'm like, hey, so you want to play Rocket League? He's like, yeah. All right.
John, do you want to play Simos night with us?
I don't know.
Settles for Rocket League with me.
Yeah, exactly. I'd invite
God damn it.
Yeah.
John, if you want to play Sumo, we'll invite you.
We could have a super big following tonight if we did sumo.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
We could have big numbers.
If we have enough people, honestly, like
I could play.
It's boring to me when it's just 2 teams. If we have
the more teams, the better.
We usually get at least around 8 to 10 people every time.
If we can get at least 3 to 4 teams, I'm down to play. But honestly, the 2 teams, it gets boring to me after like a couple times.
I just hate that GTA doesn't cycle teams. You get the same team every time.
Oh, can't we change it up ourselves?
I mean, you can.
You can change it yourself. You just have to be organized so you don't run out of time.
Right. But listen, we'll have me, Sean, Roaches, Sir. If QC gets on, Josh,
let's see how many we got.
I always have the worst luck.
Nick said he was down.
7.
What about King?
Fry Daddy said he was down.
Right.
Get Eddie.
That's 8, and then
I'm
sure Corrupt might be down. And then we got some people from my chat who usually always join too.
That's 11.
Redmond, Battlehawks.
Nick Smith, Beast Mode.
HDH, Beast
Even
Mode.
if we have 10 people, we could do 4 teams, or
Yeah.
Beast Mode looks like he's down.
Fry Daddy.
Yeah.
There
you go.
Josh Jr., thank you so much for setting that up, man. You're the one who set that up. Thank you so
Crispy Bacon. Thank you, son.
Not Josh Jr., Sir Jr.
Yeah.
Josh Jr. I mean, Sir Jr. Yes, Sir Jr.
We appreciate that, Sir Jr.
We'll get you that bird, buddy. We'll get you that bird. Thanks for the offer.
Yes.
King PJ3, he doesn't have GTA downloaded.
That's right.
Oh my!
I understand because
what's up with you
GTA
kids always deleting and adding games.
Because we have to
get memory cards.
He has a
Get an
PC
external
and a
hard drive.
PlayStation. Does he have that much room on his PlayStation not taken? Get a fucking
How many games
Yeah, that's
you
just
got?
crazy. Like
Get an
that's
external
why.
hard
I thought you
Yeah,
only
so,
played
I mean,
Fortnite.
Yeah, and he doesn't even play it on his. He doesn't play it on his PS4 anymore. He's
Yeah,
just
how do you
plays
not
on
have
his
it
PC.
downloaded? You don't
So
play
what's
on
he
your PS4
doing?
Then he
anymore.
should delete Fortnite off his PlayStation.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What the hell is wrong with him?
Who's got police in the background? I hear that.
Corrupt says if anyone
He's coming
wants
for
to
B
play
money with all that
Warzone-
heroin.
He's looking like he's gonna go buy some tonight.
Now, Corrupt,
He
why
looks
would
a
I
little
want to
stoned.
play Warzone with you? Just so you can complain later that
Damn
I'm a
it.
dick? Is
Right.
Is that how it goes, Corrupt? You invite me to play Warzone. I play Warzone with you, and then you're gonna call me a dick later on for playing video games with you, even though I'm not that big of a video game player. Is that how it's gonna work, Corrupt? But I am totally down for some GTA if you guys want to jump on. You guys are all down. I'm down.
Josh, didn't Corrupt have you wanted you play so much and he played 1.5 games and he was done?
I'm down.
Corrupt?
Yeah.
Well, the last time I played, I only played a couple of games with it because I had to go to bed because I was just updating
God
it.
damn it! I gotta close my fucking window.
Who's the
So yeah,
cops are coming for you?
We play GTA,
Jesus,
or I'm
it's
gonna
a
play
fire
Stay
truck.
with you, Corrupt. Don't cry.
So if we play GTA, I'll play a little bit. I want to play Warzone after though. So if we got enough people, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll have a lot. We have us 6. and
Junior
then-
wants to play too, so I'll probably let him play for a little bit first.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got Fry, we got Corrupt, we got. I'm sure
There better not be no goddamn update for it. I'm gonna say that.
Who's gonna stream this? Is anybody gonna stream it?
I think Rocha is gonna do it.
I will.
He's
Rocha?
taking over the airwaves. Fucking asshole.
I want to say, why don't Sir Carl stream it?
No, it's okay. Rocha can do
Hey,
it.
because his thing would go.
No, because
Why
I'm
doesn't
doing it
QC
through the
stream it?
PS4. Right.
But when you do PS4 streams, it still goes to shit because of your internet.
I never
True.
seen
What
that.
about the QC92?
I just got an upgrade, so I got my stuff fixed. But I don't care. No, you do it.
We're
Rocha.
keeping that
You get
channel
more
on the
people.
low. Nobody knows about that. Keep it
Oh,
low.
yeah, that's right.
You get more viewers anyway. My video game streams are pretty poor.
all
Hey, you're
122 of
PUBG
you? Keep
you're
that
PUBG
keep that
one.
QC92 on the low.
No, okay. Even though he was e-begging for people to go.
Hey, if
Subscribe
I
to
had
that
100
channel today.
subscribers, I'm deleting the channel. So keep it on.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, ooh, crazy, dude. Rocha, he roasted you fucking good yesterday, and
I know,
And
fucking
Sky.
asshole.
that was hilarious. Oh my, Josh, did you see that shit?
Wait, what happened?
So
What happened now?
No shit, I do, Nick. No
Nice
shit.
one, Boof.
Roach, I remember QC and Nick are in the group chat on Skype was like, we're all talking about getting on Rocket League, and Crazy was like, stream it, and Roach out of nowhere was like, oh yeah, I'm about to go live right now with Borderlands. And Mofo's like,
Right.
I wasn't fucking asking you. I want QC to stream, not you. It was the funniest shit.
He didn't say that. He was
Okay,
like,
it was pretty much.
yeah,
That's what he was saying. Basically.
That's what he was saying. Like,
I know. I realized that.
It was
afterwards.
So were you trying to cock block his stream?
No. I was just saying what I was doing.
like, no one asked you, Roach.
Hey, QC's Rocket Leagues are pretty fun because he's a fucking god at Rocket.
I'm gonna take you on Maury Povich, man. How long has he been blocking your streams? I'll be like,
Crazy Dog says the QC92 is like Fight Club. We don't speak of the QC92.
that's true.
Oh, that's funny though.
But guys, you guys are great, man. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was so much fun. Sir Cardo TV, thank you so much, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
Didn't offer much, but you guys were all about football, and that's great. Got to start getting involved a little bit more. So thank you for having me, though. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Absolutely. Rocha, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. It's always great being on your stream. I really appreciate it,
I
guys.
feel like you're around here a lot lately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, yesterday's stream was kind of just like put together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And B Money, of course, with the hot takes.
Thanks, Travis.
Thank you.
Yeah.
B-Money was hilarious.
The hot takes and the doors. So.
I get angry sometimes.
And of course,
Mhm.
QC. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, it was really fun, guys. Thanks for having me on.
And Josh, we didn't even mention this whole stream. He's rocking our merch.
I know. He's wearing the hoodie. I see that.
Already.
He's repping.
The hoodie.
Get
Unlike
you
all
one.
these other assholes.
Get you one.
Tough times right now, Sean. Tough times.
I know. I can't really say that. I'm not. It is pretty tough.
I'm unemployed. I'm kind of short on money right now. I'm unemployed.
Well, quit blowing it on blackjack.
So Corrupt says after sumo. Corrupt says after
whatever.
sumo, me, Sean, QC, Trop can play Warzone. Not Josh, since he complains so much about petty shit. QC, fucking Corrupt. We played twice. That first time, you decided to quit. You were the one complaining, and I said, "I'm down to do whatever you want to do, man. I don't play video games very much, so whatever you want to do, I'm down. I don't care. I'm gonna suck anyways. Whatever we play." And then the second time, I wasn't even trying to play. I was just uploading the game. I saw that you were online and I decided to play a couple of games with you. And I did say a few things there at the end. I was like, oh my God. I mean, because I got killed from behind. I'm like, I was spending like 20 minutes looking for somebody. I couldn't find someone. And then finally someone appears and it's behind me and it kills me. I'm like, God damn this. So what are you talking about, Corrupt? You complain more than I do when we play games.
When Josh played with us, we had fun. We did good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Corrupt. You're every time we play, you're the one who gets to saying these things like, you know what? I think this is stupid. Like you're like almost insecure. Like I think this is dumb. You want to stop playing this, Josh? We can stop playing this. We can play something else. I'm like,
dude, that's always been Corrupt.
It's all good. We can play whatever you want.
When we played Apex back in the day, he was always like that. He's a little cupcake snowflake princess. When things don't go his way, he gets all up in his feelings. Like, bro, guess what? Sometimes shit sucks. Suck it up, buttercup. It's gonna be bad sometimes. He quits out when things get rough. He's a coward. When things get rough, he runs and he hides.
Yeah, I mean,
he had his pack of dogs.
Yeah, I don't care if I suck at games. I'm not good at it. So it is what it is.
Josh is pretty good at sumo.
Yeah, and
that's
he's also
like
the greatest
one thing that I'm all right at.
And he's the greatest first half Madden player of all time.
That's for true. But anyway, guys. Go ahead, Corrupt. I mean, fucking B money.
Oh no, I do. I lost.
Damn, he just called you Corrupt. B, how's that make you feel?
But anyway,
it's all right,
guys. Please go subscribe to Sir
I lost my train of thought, anyways.
Go subscribe to Sir Cardinal TV.
Yes.
Go check out his TikTok at Sir Cardinal. It's great. I love watching those TikTok videos. It's fantastic. Go subscribe to your boy Rocha and go follow him on TikTok as well.
Yes,
B Money, he's dropping his 150, his top 150. So go subscribe to B Money, and QC. Go subscribe to both those accounts, QC and QC92. But don't tell anybody about the QC92. Between us, guys. Okay.
But all right, guys, we will see y'all Thursday. And Thursday, we're going to be doing our predicted pick.
Yes.
And
that's right. Great.
Don't forget to go join that on NFL.com predicted pick.
Yeah, I'll post a link right now.
Yeah.
But if you want the fun to continue, guys, tonight, go over to your boy Rocha's because he's going to stream this GTA sesh we're about to have.
Be fun.
So, all right. Y'all. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Peace.